Yeah, free to Shiesty. Once on the sticks, now on the casted table. He's here tomorrow. He's analyzing. He's getting some VOD gameplay. But hey, you're not going to be playing some of these people tomorrow. This is the women's bracket now. Freak joining us for a women's cast the first time. Get him a heads up on who we got here. We've got Outcast Fanatics versus God Slayers. Of course, Outcast Fanatics, you look at this roster, just won the TPC Women's Online Major. And of course, won the WXC League as well as of recent. So Angelina Joy Milk Silly, probably the most consistent team in the women's area right now. God Slayers, Tipsy, Zetify, Megatron, and Legacies, good as well. This one could be a close one, but Freak, looking at the map set, tell me, what you thinking so far?
I'm not going to lie. I don't know a whole lot about a lot of the women's teams, but I do know quite a few of these names, especially on the side of OKZ. I do know a lot of those players. And just strictly to see how much they win, the sheer amount of events, the sheer amount of tournaments, matches that they win in the combined league between men and women and the women's league alone in the FBC. I'm thinking an OKZ 3-0 here. I mean, we got a vault, we got a Hasi, we got another vault followed up by a red card and rewind. I would love to see a map 4. I don't see it. Like I said earlier, I never see any red card HP. I would love to see some red card action in there, just something different, switch up the tempo a little bit. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be a hot 3-0 here.
Yeah, hot 3-0 for sure. But, you know, breaking it down to map number 1, Vault Hardpoint, you know, it's kind of like one of similar, it's kind of like the Skyline. You know, you got to get going early. P1's going to be one of those hardpoints. You know, you're not really looking to secure time. You're looking to win some gunfights. You're looking to build the composure up, and you're also looking to get those P2 rotations. Tell me, as a player, really, you know, out-favored in this situation, I would say Outcast is our favorites here. God Slayer is probably going to be the underdog. What does God Slayer's got to do to either reduce this lead or also get an upset going here?
Well, if God Slayer's paid any attention to these last couple series and watched the way players like Silly, for example, the last couple series that she has played absolutely phenomenal. She was carrying her team in the open bracket previously before this women's bracket has started. She was playing phenomenal COD. She was playing so many kills correctly. She pushed so much pressure on the map, cutting off the map correctly, playing so many trades. I think for the side of God Slayers to win, I mean, the teamwork's going to have to be phenomenal because, like we said, the side of OKZ, they've won so many things together. They've been playing together for a long time.
Indeed, indeed. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Outcast Fanatics versus God Slayers. Women's round robin number 1 matchup of the day. Here we go. 2-0 streak for Angelina. It's all red in the feed so far, and you already got 10 on the board.
We already got 10 on the board. 3 kills on Angelina. I mean, 3 kills out of her. There's 4 kills, 5 kills now on the side of OKZ to start off the side. Very hot. It's been really clean so far. A nice break. I like the way the Silly has played this so far. 2 free kills. She held a lot of cat control. It's just going to be kind of back and forth. The way that Vault likes to play. P1, if they get more than 20 seconds on either side, I'd be super surprised. It's going to come down to who can hold the P2, which seems to be the side of OKZ.
Yeah, but look, number 1's not going to be anchoring that backside. Going to fall. Going to have to go big now. Megatron going to have a big gunfight up against Angelina. Is she going to be able to make this read? No. Angelina able to spot her on out. Up to a 5-2 start. Zen should be able to put the back shots in, and the spawns have been secured for God Slayers.
Great kills out of Zen and Brit there. Completely flip off that side of the map. Great kill, another kill out of Brit. Gonna get hot here. Gonna be that 25-15 and counting. Full P2 control Zen with the 2-piece. Completely flips out the side of OKZ. They're gonna have to start pushing up the tempo.
Well, I have to say, this is not what I expected to start off the game. God Slayers almost up 35 points to kick us off here, and Zen is on a bloodthirsty 6-1. Brit 8-2 as well. The girls are getting it going early, and this is the hard point you definitely want to get started on. And Tipsy, oh my goodness. Big gunfight win, but Silly gonna go ahead and get these early rotations for P3.
I've loved the play so far on the side of God Slayers. Great plays, a lot of great cutoff kills, especially out of players like Brit. Brit has had a lot of great cutoff kills. Megatron soaking so much time. Zen and Brit really honestly being the most impactful on this team so far. Cutting out, pushing so much pressure on the map, but Silly, she's going to wake back up. And that's another 2-piece out of her. She's going to show the side of God Slayers why she's here and she's ready to play, and why they're the dominant of the league so far.
Yeah, of course. And you look at Outcast and X, going to go ahead and have that arc side spawn. You got to win this gunfight here, but Silly going to be able to win that. Silly now on a bloodthirsty of her own. And, you know, really, Outcast and X could be down for a few reasons. One, you know, could have been the last rotation, but also you look at the scoreboard here. Redemare, 1-9 start. You know, very talented player, of course, from her. You know, sometimes you get slow starts to figure out, hey, how do I get us back into the game? How do I get that right angle to secure us a point later on?
One thing I would like to see out of Godslayers here, they're playing this map correctly so far. They have a lot of great cutoff kills, but like players like Silly, players like Red so far, they've been playing a good couple kills here. Red have a really slow start to the map, but she got herself on great control here. Top art, always a great spot to be. Joy gonna back up, try to grab this P4 control. What I would like to see out of Godslayers is they try to play too much head-to-head on that time right there. They're either gonna have to get some kills through time and play through the map to get some map control, or they're gonna have to take some different routes. We're going to have to try to flip out the map here and try to take some other control.
Yeah, but that's going to be a big pick on the top 4 side. You got Joy in the hard point now. You're trying to push to the front. You're trying to get some backside presence. Of course, number 3 going to be in the back, and they'll be able to find one, of course. Coming on through, that's going to be 1. Trying to find 2. However, it's going to be a big gunfight out of Tipsy, and it's just back and forth exchanges in the feed. Megatron trying to go in. Swanton bomb from the top rope. Finds 1. Not going to be able to find 2. And Outcast Fanatics holding it down really well, Freak.
Outcasts, honestly, haven't really had the favor side of this at all. There's been a lot of pressure put up by Godslayers, but Red and Silly, Angelina finally goes down, but players like Red, Silly, Britt finally is able to slide in. Silly with another kill, though. Tipsy, Britt, gonna try to take 2, try to control the chaos. They can't really do it, though. The side of OKZ played that pressure so well. They had, honestly, no good sides to that hill. Megatron combines for 2, grabs the 3rd with Zen. Gonna have most of the side control here. Gonna try to control this chaos, flip the map out, try to just set up for a nice new set of hills.
Yeah, but once up by 50, now only up by 30. Godslayers now starting to build back the lead a little bit. Tipsy trying to slide a glide of fire on in, but Silly finds 2. Silly looking for 3. The teammate assist is going to be there. Only down by 20 points now, Freak. Do you think the tide is starting to turn? Do you think Outcast Fanatics is starting to find their groove and prove why they're the best team of the game? Or do we think Godslayers still going to pull off the underdog upset?
Godslayers, they're playing the map very well. They're applying a lot of pressure, like I've said so far. They're just playing very correct COD, but I do think on the side of OKZ, Silly, like I said, she's going to have a legacy series. Absolutely had been carrying her team the entire day in the open bracket. She's feeling it. She just needed her team to have a couple kills, a couple warm-up shots here, and now they're going to start turning around. And as we see, the tide has already changed. The momentum has already changed. They already have the lead change, but there's no set side so far for either team here. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on the start of P2.
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and hammer that back alley side here to P2. 1 player gonna be on the point. Number 8 gonna be the closest for assistance, but look at number 8. Number 8 hits the flank on it.
Good play.
Tipsy just says, hey, you're gonna go to the backside. I'm just gonna flank your backside as well. Godslayers now building the time.
Great play. Zen pushed up right here. Top Cat is forcing the likes of OKC out very far. They don't pick up the read at all. Zen's able to get 1. It does get caught on the reload. That's okay, but Silly, Joy, Angelina to combine for 3, completely trying to control this chaos. Immediately pushes out, takes control within 5 seconds, and completely flips out the map. But for the likes of Godslayers, this might be great going into the P3.
This might be great just going into the P3. Your Godslayers, you're up by 20, but now 13 seconds. Your Outcast Fanatics, you kind of need all of the scrap here. You find the kills. If you're Redemare are going to get traded out immediately. But you go ahead and take a look at the rotations. You got number 1, you're going to go ahead and play your top R set. That's going to be the main AR from Angelina. You know, Freak, be honest from a player's perspective. Are you really looking for time on P3, or are you just looking to get control for P4?
Honestly, I will say the control of P4 is obviously going to be the most important. P4, very easily the best money hill on this map, and anyone who says otherwise can argue with the wall. Angelina, she's done a great job so far. On both sets of these hills, she's done a great job at taking control of art, giving her team some spawns, but they haven't done a great job on securing any time at all. If they can't secure any time at all, they're not gonna have a lead, and they're gonna have to make sure they hold a full P4 to make any significant impact on this map.
Yep, 25 seconds left. You might be able to take the lead here or get pretty damn close to it. Angelina doing a great job holding that angle. 20 seconds left on that, and exactly what she's going to do, what I would do in this scenario as well. Go ahead and back up, get the back spawns, get number 2 on the statue. Should be able to trade out number 3 eventually. The support shots coming on in. Joy throws a pump, not going to be able to find something. Megatron go for the tone,
Great kill.
and does not find it. Back and forth in the feed though. Angelina still holding down.
Angelina still alive. Only had 1 kill on that entire rotation, but put down a lot of shots. She put down a lot of damage for her team, held a lot of crosses, gave a lot of info, but we look at the side. Did they completely flipped out? Godslayers got to the back. Godslayers completely flipped out. This is what I just talked about. And not enough time was held from OKZ on that P3. Godslayers in the back now. They're going to start getting this P4 control if they can get a couple kills, but Silly and Red have something to say about it. Silly grabs a second kill. They might completely take this control back.
Yeah, Silly trying to make her opponents look silly indeed. Only up by 16 points at the moment. Tipsy, Challenge top. Art with a Jackal in that scenario. Don't know what to believe. Don't know what to think about that one. Silly dropping on
feeling
it. Trying to pick up 2 here. Does so indeed. Trying to get the turn and burn. Not going to find it. Zen responds for 0-2.
Zen responds with a good 2. Joy's going to slide in. Come on. It's Joy with that 2-piece. Hold on, Joy and Silly. But Britt answers back. 2 kills. There's just been no solid control at either team on these P3 or P4 hills. I'm not gonna lie. The next team that can just secure one of those 2 hills they're just gonna win this map, no problem. Nope. That's what it comes down to.
Man, it really comes down to that. But when you have Zen popping 2 pieces like that, 20, it's 16. You look at the scoreboard though. You have 2 players for Outcast Fanatics, maybe 3, almost with a minute of hill time. You go to the side of Godslayers, one person close to 2 minutes of hill. Maybe a little bit more participation on the hill. You might have the lead, or hell, fire. The game might already be over.
Angelina.
But Angelina with a big 2 as we say that. And now, trying to get over the 200-point mark. Coming up very soon.
I say for the likes of OKZ, they have played all around much better Call of Duty together, but Godslayers have made a lot more plays. They've been making a lot of hard points mixy, especially the P2s and the P4s, flipping on a lot of spawns, getting a lot of multi-kills between the likes of Britt, Tipsy, and Zen. Megatron holding a bunch of hill time. But Red with another 2-piece. I mean, this P1 has been so back and forth as we expect. We just need to see somebody hold some control, which what seems like Angelina's going to try to work for.
Yeah, and I talked about early in the game, Redmare starting off 1-7, now up to 27-24, positive 3 on the 3 spree to talk about.
Oh my God! Turn it, burn!
Stop, drop, and a roll. Indeed, on the 4 spree, looking for the bloodthirsty, trying to get all this time, trying to get to the 250-point mark here, 40 points away from closing this map number 1 out of the series. And my God, Freak.
OKC has turned it around. As you just talked about, Red completely turn and burn. Says, let me show you tantrums. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to wake up here. Had a long day of sitting around. Tipsy, Megatron combined for 2, but Silly still holding hill control. Playing from the bad side, honestly. The unfavored. Silly grabs another one. Zen and Brick going to try their best, but Silly with another kill on a 5 spree. Double positive and more. She's just going to grab another. She's doing whatever she wants. They can win for this, Charlie.
Gosh.
With another kill. That's a sub.
That is a submachine gun.
That's going to be game. Megatron's got to do something, but Red, another kill out of her. But holy Silly, like we talked about, 7 spree to finish off the map. And honestly, like I said, as soon as one of these teams is able to hold control of one of these money hills, it's going to be over.
Yeah, indeed. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Outcast Fanatics take your map number 1, 250-168. Angelina finishing with 23 and 19. Going to go ahead and look at that play of the game. Of course, the girls, they went down for a second. I just fought for a moment. Why not? Why can't this team make the comeback? Why can't this team beat the best team in the league? Well, why can't they? Well, when you have Silly going 34 and 15 with 3,500 damage, all 4 players in the 3,000 damage department, Freak.
I would like to point out, Silly has 26 non-traded kills, which those non-traded kills alone are more than anybody individually had on the other side of Godslayers. Silly just had an absolute dominant map. Like I kind of predicted, she's been frying the entire day in her open bracket with her team. And the 2 highlights I would like to point out is Angelina made a lot of great plays to keep her team in it. Her team took a little bit, had to get the guns warm. It's been a really long day. Everyone's been sitting around, not really doing much. She made good plays to keep the team in it. Silly turned on the afterburners. Those last 2 hills, they chained together, and it wasn't even close.
And now we go over to that nostalgic Black Ops 4 map, Hacienda, classic 3-lane map. Really, tell me, what's your opinion on Hacienda?
Honestly, I don't think there's any bad things I could say about Hacienda in any game mode. Besides Control, Control needs to get out of here. I've had enough Control. Too many years of that. But Hacienda, great map all around. Love the apps. I just love the pick out of Black Ops 6 and the creators of Treyarch bringing this map back in. It's a really big, it's a very wide style 3-lane map. There's a lot of different things and a lot of different mix-ups you can throw in a map like Hacienda, especially in the Search and Destroy.
For sure, in the Search and Destroy, there's so many strats. There's the 4 stack on A, there's the 4 stack to B, there's someone hitting water, there's someone going up mid. There are so many routes to take on this map. And when it's August, and having a player in here now, I think we should just be honest. Have you guys ever thought about 4 hitting water? Let's be real. Would the enemy team expect that?
I'm not going to lie. In August COD, anything can happen. Not sure if any team would expect it at all, but I might take that shot for tomorrow for anybody watching. I'm just kidding. We're loading into this map too here, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. OKZ, we're expecting another dominant win. Britt, though, slides in with the quick pick. That's a two-piece instantly off the rip here. We got to stop talking and start paying attention here.
Yeah, the ace cam might come on in, but that's going to be Britt in the 1v2. Now, you got Britt working that open side. They're just going to go ahead and rotate through the garage here. No, actually going to be able to play this bottom spiral, and now they rotate to A. And Britt just might get some insane timing here if she turns around. However, they're just so separated on the map right now.
If OKC she does jump out of top art. It's going to give Britt a lot of control here if she does make the read towards A. Working towards the ace. She could have some free picks. Does it get the information now that the bomb is down? Knows exactly where they're playing from, what side they're playing. But we got to see what OKC is doing. Let's see if they're doubling up on this side.
Yeah, but Joy should be able to find this kill. Does so indeed. Outcast Fanatics take your round number 1 of the Hacienda Search and Destroy.
Kind of what I expected. I mean, great two-piece out of Britt, but quick follow-up trades out of Angelina. She's just been making very good plays, keeping her team very stable on this map. Last map especially, she made a lot of great plays. Things could have gotten mixy. We honestly could have gone down to game clock if Angelina didn't make the plays that she had made. But OKZ standing strong, expecting so far.
Yeah, and you got Joy on a 3-0 spree to kick us off here. And you know, they are getting closer and closer to that RCXD, which can be a very beneficial score streak in the early modes or late game scenario. Not as much as impactful as the Hellstorm missile, of course, but on a map like Hacienda, with how big it is and how many routes you can take, it's like Daytona 500 out there.
Absolutely. Like I said, that's one of many reasons what I like about Hacienda. A lot of different variations we can throw at it, but sometimes you just take straight up gunfights. Angelina shows that on a 3 streak to start this map too, just absolutely running and gunning. No variations thrown, nothing fancy, just absolute gunfights. Red follows it up, puts Megatron into a 1v4 seemingly unwinnable position.
Unwinnable position indeed. Gets shut down on the blast side. Outcast Fanatics now up 2-0.
Very fast 2 rounds. I mean, a great two-piece out of Red there. I just like how disciplined they played. I mean, Red played plat this entire time, got the bomb information with the first kill, gets a free second kill. I mean, this just comes down to just fundamentals. I mean, the picks out of Godslayers have been phenomenal so far. 1 to 2 kills here and there, but the discipline out of OKZ is just winning them rounds.
Indeed. And you know what it takes sometimes? It takes a good team leader. And I believe Angelina, you know, I saw her up there earlier. She was coaching her players. She was saying, hey, let's get ready for this weekend. You know, everybody's been calling me an onliner through these tournaments. I want to prove them wrong on land this weekend. I'm trying to beat that side of Omit, and it's going to have to start here in round number 1, though. They're up 2-0, looking to go up 3-0, but First Blood not going in your way.
Silly, able to get out with her life. That's huge because that's a player that you want to take off the map as quickly as possible. Tipsy trying to work through Silly, like we just talked about, does not care about the pressure whatsoever. Is going to grab another kill, makes it a 3v3 situation. Silly, Angelina, showing a lot of veteran plays on the map. I've played the Combat Cup recently with Angelina. She definitely knows what she's doing. She makes a lot of great play calls, and she just keeps her team calm. She keeps it in the plays. She has a lot of really good comms as well.
A lot of good comms, but number 7 just going to be on the other side of the map. Britt going to be able to find that trade. Now a 2v2, 30 seconds left on the clock. And if you're on the side of Godslayers, you have got to get on this bomb. But you're not going to be able to find one. Britt now in the 1v2 free.
Silly for third in the round. Technical 1v4, but he does get traded out. 1v1 now quickly. Britt shortens it down to Red. Oh. Can't get the Chell. Almost wins that. Ooh. Completely could have turned the tide of that S&D. That's what we call a swing round, but OKZ's going to win it. Take a 3-0 advantage here. 2-1 versus 3-0 could have been huge. Couldn't get the last shots off.
Man, that would have been the definition of a stop drop in a row. Almost just happens, but now up 3-0. Outcast Fanatics making it happen very fast. And honestly, this could be faster than a DoorDash. This is just me being respectful.
This very well may be. I mean, Godslayers, they were going to have to make a lot of very good team plays. Britt, individually, making a lot of great plays, getting a lot of bloods, but we have an 0-6 scoreline combined so far out of Zen and Megatron going into this S&D. And I mean, losing map 1, that is just absolutely not what you want. Silly comes in with a quick 2Bs, just keeps asserting her dominance for 3. She's just going to work on the A's. Slides in for the quick 4. I mean, that was probably a 15-second round.
Literally 15-second round. You said it best. Outcast Fanatics getting it done. And Silly making all of her opponents look silly with the ace, getting it done. A slide, a glide, and a firing on in.
Couple extra shots of love right there into the body. You got to think Silly. I think Silly, she's feeling herself. She's had a great bracket the entire day. I think she made quick work. 15 seconds of that round by herself. Does not care whatsoever about what Godslayers have to say.
I mean, not at all. No, not one bit. If you're the side of Godslayers, now you're on the defensive end. And how are you going to be able to stop this side here? They're going right through Spiral. It's either going to be an A push, and that's exactly what it looks like it's going to be.
They're going to put another pressure. Another big blood out of Silly. She's working on the 5 streak right now. So much confidence, just running and gunning. She's going to take as many challenges as she possibly can. Tipsy, though. She does level out the playing field. Controls the chaos so far.
Controls the chaos for just a little bit, but now 3v3. If it's a player you don't want in the scenario, it's going to be Silly if you are the side of Godslayers. I mean, if Silly figures this one out, it could be over. However, we're looking and we're watching, and no players have got a read on this.
There's no information so far. Nobody's shooting. Barely anybody's moving. As soon as that first bit of information goes out, Silly is going to make the jump onto a play. I mean, she's absolutely feeling herself right now. She's trying to clear her side of the map, try to get some sort of information for the team, not knowing. But Tipsy, first blood, comes out. Immediately, Silly knows what's going on. Immediately goes into a 1v3 situation, grabs 1 kill. Seems like she has the information on the person closed here.
Has the info. 9 and 2 start. Gets the shoulder. Gets down to 22 HP. 15 seconds. More than enough time to make some magic happen. You just have to go for the instant chow. You do so. You get good timing. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Gets stuck on the window.
God. I mean, that's a great play. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that was Britt or not right there in the P1s for the quick trade. But Silly, if she gets out alive right there, bomb in hands with the car, 15 seconds. The way she's playing right now, anything could have happened.
Anything could happen for real. I mean, I could spawn into the Battlegrounds tournament tomorrow, but I've already been dropped twice, so we know that's not happening.
Hashtag justice for tantrums. Could have absolutely spawned in and done some work today, but, you know, nobody showed any love. Nobody wanted you.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Absolute bullshit. Justice for tantrums, everybody in chat. Let's get a hashtag justice for tantrums. But loading back in, Godslayers finally gets around. Shows a tiny bit of life so far in this S&D. Zen, Megatron still combining for only 2. Finally working out of their first, but there's a lot of work to be done.
A lot of work to be done indeed, but hey, you know what I say? The quote. You can't make a 1-4 comeback unless you're down 1-4. Godslayers, they get 1 round on the board. Let's see if they can make it a few in a row. Parlay that and tie this one up here.
Wise Man once said, it is never chalked. Shout out to Major Maniac. Legendary career out of the GOAT himself, but Silly comes out with another quick first blood. 11 and 3 out of Silly. Still 2 more rounds to win from the side of OKZ. There could be some serious damage put in, but she's just doing whatever she wants. I don't know how many first blood she has. She's on a 1 streak right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Zendo makes a great play in for the 2-piece. I'm not sure what went on there with the comms, but Angelina tries to control it, grabs another quick trade, puts herself in a 1v2.
Yeah, Angelina now in the 1v2. Oh, my God. Gets eyes on this person bottom you. That's going to be Brit.
That's great info. I
oh, my
like this play.
Should be able to get this kill. Has to check the right side. Gonna go ahead and just let the bomb get put down.
Yeah,
45 seconds for the retake. Finds both of these players and now has been spotted. Such a tougher scenario now.
She's got info on both, though. She's backed them both down. There's honestly not many good plays that you can make off of this. You're just going to have to win some gunfights, but they can't. I love the way Godslayers played that. Backed off together. Didn't take any damage. Immediately re-engaged the site. Just trying not to give any side control to the side of OKZ.
Yeah, Godslayer's starting to bring it back. They're starting to win a few rounds. Starting to look good. Megatron going mega huge for the squad. And, I mean, honestly, I'll call him Megatron once they make the comeback. You need 3 more. Yeah, you need 4 more rounds. Can you do it? It's going to be the question. But honestly, look at Silly. 11 and 4. I mean, she might be the best player on this team.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. She's by far the best player in this team. She's definitely the best player in this lobby, and she might very well be the best player in this female bracket. Just from what I'm seeing so far, could be too early to call, but Godslayer's going to have to make a lot of plays. Megatron is going to have to be the leader of the Decepticons and pull off an evil villain era so far to make this work. But Silly Angelina answering again with another 2, puts herself at triple positive.
However, going to be able to find one. 2v1 now. Tipsy able to find one. Makes it a 1v2. Just waiting for the chow. Angelina just going to hold it so well, and it's going to get cleaned up, and Outcasts and Natix are 1 round away from heading to a map number 3.
I mean, it's a very comfortable lead. There's been some very, very clean, very fast rounds outside OKZ. really, honestly, only off the back of Silly. I mean, she's done quite literally everything and anything that she's wanted to do. Countless first bloods, over 1,000 damage. Who knows if she has any plants or not. Just done anything she wants. And I don't think there's any signs of her stopping.
Damn. Absolutely crazy. Not going to stop at all. But hey, there's such thing as a 2-5 curse. What if Godslayer
always, as wise man once said, can't have a 2-5 comeback without it being a 2-5.
That's facts. That's facts.
Got to start somewhere, and they're at 2-5 so far. Could they make it work? Not sure.
Oh boy.
And as we say that, Red and Joy just combined for 2. Put themselves in a 3v2 situation. Numbers. Megatron with bomb in hand, though. Can try to work out the side together. Angelina gets the information, grabs one, has information on the second. Can she get the second kill? She does. Absolutely shits on, I don't know who was the last player there. OKZ. Secures 6-2 win in the S&D. So comfortable so far in the series. And I got to say, just after seeing that, I mean, this control might be very fast.
I mean, the team just flows so well. It doesn't matter where she got the gas from. It does not matter at all. They're just doing their thing, and they are getting it done.
I mean, we look at this. First Bloods, we got 4 First Bloods out of Silly. Those 4 First Bloods are more than Zen and Megatron both had individually, and those were just First Bloods. I mean, that's all you got to see. Couple plants coming out of her, triple positive. Angelina have a great map out of herself as well, almost triple positive, going 8-3 with a couple plants, and I guarantee she was making some play calls. It's just a lot of really good team-oriented COD so far at OKZ. It feels like it hasn't even been a challenge.
No, not been a challenge at all, and I'm sure they're not sweating up there. I'm sure they're just laughing about it. Honestly, they're right above us. Angelina and Co's going to be up there. And I don't know who the other team's at, but they're down here somewhere. I mean, right now, I think this is a 3-0. Has to be, right?
I'm thinking so. I mean, just looking at the vault, I mean, look, we look at the HP and just the sheer pressure that players like Silly is able to put on the map, and then the control that Angelina is able to make on just influencing spawns. I don't see this control going any differently than a 3-0, very possibly a 3-1 if Godslayers can pull out a couple plays, but there's no chance we go to a red card.
No, not at all. Not at all. And honestly, chat, put your predictions out on who you think's going to win this one. Is it going to be Outcast and Axe with a 3-0, or is it going to be Godslayers making a comeback? You never know in Call of Duty, of course, and you never know in August. Everybody's different. Everybody can either be still sucky at the game, or you might just have learned your strats. And I believe this is what that Outcast and Axe squad has done.
Absolutely. I mean, if we somehow made it to a red card, the series could get mixy with the way the likes of Godslayers and how they play the map and how mixy they make it. That's a red card's a map that can go down to a timer, but still got to get through this vault control. I like this. I like this play immediately off OKZ. Just going to immediately try to chow B. Gets 3 kills off the rip. Joy cleans out the 4th one. Could quickly stack here. If they can take a B, this round may just very well be over immediately.
May just be over indeed. Going to go ahead and work on that first tick, and Redamere comes right on through mid, able to pick up 1. Try to pick up 2. Megatron going to get dropped over.
Big kill.
And Joy on a 3 spree. Going to have to pull the pistol back out, able to get spotted out, but Silly with the assistance, of course. And now they're capping the B zone.
I mean, I feel like we've said her name so many times, but Silly with that 2-piece right there just to keep pushing Godslayers further and further back on their spawn. But Brick is able to slip through, grabs 1 on the Joy, can't grab the second. Silly again with another kill. Already capped the B point, over 2 minutes left of time. With the tick, almost 2 gone, already on A. Godslayers just needs to put some pressure. They need to show some sort of life.
Some bit of life, 1 tick away on the A site, and I mean, look at that body just hanging up there. I mean, didn't even want to try to hop on the point. Outcast Fanatics is just dominating right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I see the time on my phone right now, and I don't think I saw a minute change since the start of that round to the end. That was just clean and fast. Great start out of Silly. Honestly, all around, so well played. A big 2-piece out of Silly to hold B, but the quick rotation out of, I'm not sure who was on the side of OKZ, but they were already on A with the tick captured, and half of it was gone before B was even captured. And I mean, the play style of OKZ is just so smooth and so fluent.
It's so fluent. It is so smooth. And when you got a veteran leader like Angelina, it's going to set you up for success. But now, on the defensive side here, and I feel like that's the negative we've been seeing today. Negative people. Oh, sorry. No, what am I saying? I'm sorry. God.
Long day, Charlie.
Dude, it's a long day. Yeah, take it over.
All right, I'll slide right back in here. But like I was saying, it's been a long day. Excuse Charlie for for the misstep of words, but he's done a lot of great work out here, and he's working alone in a lot of things. So we're here to help him out. But there's nothing really more to say besides Godslayers they have to win more gunfights. We got Zen 0-5 still after the first round. 1 kill outside of Megatron and only 8 combined out of their teammates. Joy and Silly both have more than that alone.
Yeah, but look at the Hellstorm missile. The Hellstorm missile is there as well. The question is, are you even going to need it at this point? You look at Zen, 0-5. It's respawn. You got to get a kill eventually. You got to help out your team. And Zen, you were doing some big things in map number 1. You got to step up here. And now it's just all red in the feed. This should be an Outcast in the next round.
I mean, Joy stepping up, just showing, hey, Silly's not the only player on this team. I could show up and make some plays as well. Everybody on this side, Angelina just sitting back, has 5 objective kills in defense. She doesn't need to do anything herself. We don't really know how glitched the scoreboard is, but Zen finally able to get something going on the scoreboard, but LKZ just doing whatever they want, but Godslayer's finally able to step onto a point.
Yeah, finally able to step on the point. Joy's able to find 1, and it's 3 dead in the feed. Last one up going to be Megatron. 4 dead in the feed. 21-9 on lives. Silly has the Hellstorm missile. Chat, I hate to be the bearer of that news, but this one is over.
This one is over. It is done and dusted. We might as well talk about each other's days. Hope everybody has great Labor Day weekend plans. We might as well just start shouting out some other people and other sponsors for this event because there's not much to talk about here. OKZ just absolute sheer dominance. I could walk away from the setup right now, and I think I could predict what's going to happen.
A lot of people could as well, but you never know these days. You can't make a comeback unless you're in a comeback scenario. Could Godslayers do it? Could they? Yes.
Absolutely. Godslayers is in the position right now to make this night either go very long or to make this next series start very quickly. And something tells me the next series might be up very quickly because I don't see anything stopping OKZ. I mean, it's not even the fact that they're winning a lot of gunfights. They're just playing so well. I mean, you look at Megatron, Zen combined. I mean, just they're 4-19 combined. Those 4 kills. Angelina has the same amount of kills. She's double positive with 6 engagements. There's just levels to the way they're playing.
I mean, look at that. It is 23 plus 37 combined kills on the side of Outcast Fanatics right now.
It's been 10 seconds, and there's already a tick capture with kills on the board. Silly with another 2-piece, like multi-kill after multi-kill from the side of OKZ. Joy trying to apply some map pressure. Silly with another one finally taken down. Tipsy trying to put some life on the board for this team of Godslayers, but they just can't win a trade battle.
No, can't at all. Zen's able to find 1, but eventually getting shut down. Silly, I mean, there's nowhere to go.
Immediately off spawn, Silly back up with another kill. Joy follows it up, another multi-kill herself. 2 streak going on for her. Red follows it up. Everybody making play after play individually. Getting into a spawn, applying pressure, focusing so much of the Godslayers now had to push towards that side of the map. Gives them a free A-cap. We could sit here in silence here, honestly, Charlie. I mean, there's really just not much to say here. We might as well take a nap. We might as well just take a quick power nap.
Honestly, at this point, yeah. And I mean, Redemare going off, putting some shots down. Trades coming on in from Tipsy. Here comes Angelina. Sliding the glide into firing. Able to pick up 2. That's 3 dead.
Silly, 1 with the streak.
And there's the Hellstorm.
At 19-5, almost quadruple positive. Still on the point after all the work Godslayer's done. Red grabs another one immediately off spawn. Brent and Megatron trying to control the damage, but Silly officially quadruple positive. There's literally nothing they can do on the side of Godslayers to stop her. They're playing the wrong side of the map. The second tick is almost through. There's a full stack going on. Tipsy, only hope for this team, grabs 1 on the flank. Can't grab the second one quite, but they do clear 3.
They clear 3 for the moment, but guess what? They're down by 6 lives. 1 tick only needed on the B zone. Britt sure does push up and get a 2-piece. Here comes Megatron. And the reads are looking good for Godslayers, but you have a lot of lives. You bring it down to 2. Hold on just a minute.
It may be around here, but I mean, Megatron with a good 3, trying to control, bring the lives back together, but still 8-5. A minute and a half left. I mean, OKZ could just sheerly play TDM, chase the Aura farm, just chow. get some World Stars. Angelina trying to get her scoreline up. Said, hey, let me have some fun too. Everybody else is doing whatever they want. Megatron grabs one, tries to slide out. No information. Not even watching the mini map. I mean, OKZ, absolutely flawless victory.
Flawless victory indeed. Outcasts and Natix get the 3-0 like we just predicted, of course, Freak. And, I mean, it was just all dominance. I mean, the hard point was a kind of a big blowout. And then this was a big blowout as well.
You look at everybody on the side of OKZ, look at their non-traded kills. Their non-traded kills alone are more than individual kills on the side of God's Lair. The non-traded alone are more than their individual kills. And that's just one specific stat. They killed a lot more bad guys than the side of God's Lairs. They out-rotated God's Lairs in the hard point. Their teamwork is honestly proven to be very effective. I mean, that's COD 101. The teamwork is so clean and so flawless. I mean, 170 points combined out of 3 game modes from the side of God's Lairs, and it's just not going to be a strong enough showing if you want to make it out of a bracket like this.
No, not at all. Of course, I mean, it's just a tough round 1 matchup. I mean, you gotta play the champions. I mean, somebody has to do it, and unfortunately, it was you that got selected. But now we move on to the next series.
If I'm God's Lairs, I look at the maps like Map 1 Vault. I mean, sure. OKZ did come out a little slow trying to get the guns hot, but they didn't play a bad map 1. There was a lot of positives they could work off. Like you said, yeah. They drew the short straw. They came out, they had to fight, the defending champions off the rip with players like Silly who've been playing all day, very warmed up, ready to play the game. If they could take any positives off that respawn and just try to move forward through the bracket, I mean, they could still do some damage against any other team.
You said it best, Freak. But chat, I hate to do this, but yeah, I'm cooked. Freak, you got anything you want to say?
I mean, not much insight. Like we've said many times, just really well played outside OKZ. If they play any remotely close to that, I think they're going to make their way through this bracket with an absolute breeze. And they're going to close their night out very shortly. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's still more matches to be played. That was the first match of the FPC so far, the women's bracket. The night technically is still young. If you still want to watch more COD, stay tuned. TPC champs here, presented by Rally Esports and Zero En route. Many more matches to come. We'll see y'all shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome back to the TPC Champs $10,000 land presented by Rally Esports and Zero En route. I'm here now with my third caster in the last 3 matches. We got Tricksta, DM Tricksta. A lot of people know him as David as well. But we got him joining us because we got his own team. The team that with the same org he's under with Elation. Joining us here, we got OKZ, as we just watched, the absolute dominance in the last match that they played. Now spawning in, we got Mizu, and honestly, I don't even know the rest of the players. I don't know a lot about these, so I'm gonna let you chime in on.
Yeah,
this.
I'll take care of this one actually. So we've got Mizu, Lily, Smika, and Chloe. I've actually got to scrim this roster a few times, not going to lie. We've got them warmed up for this event, and they are talented. I'm not going to lie to you. They are hard gunfights. I actually think this is the best match that the girls side of the event will put together, so it's pretty exciting. I think both these rosters are gross, all the way.
Well, I'm not sure if you watched much of the last match, and I'm not sure if you watched many of the matches that Silly played in previously, but
dog.
This roster with OKZ is looking dominant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the teamwork, just the sheer gun skill that they displayed, at least in the last match. I'm going to say Silly again. I know I've been glazing, but Silly has been absolutely dominant in the open bracket she played all day today and in her previous match. And until she stops, I'm not going to stop talking about it. Angelina made some absolute amazing plays to keep her team
great AR
on top, keep her team above water, to let them catch up and kind of get warmed up, get them moving into that map 2 and 3 in that last match. And it was just, sheer note of dominance. I had tantrums falling asleep next to me. This series, it was just, there was no doubt about it what was going to happen. And I'm kind of hoping for something different here. We got maps. We got a Hacienda. Again, we got another Hacienda. But we're switching up a little bit. We got a dealership S&D, another Vault Control. We saw the dominance last time. And then we got a Vault Rewind. The last half of this series is an absolute bang out. So, if we get to this map 3 and 4, that'd be, if we get this map, 4 and 5, this series might be kind of sick.
I think so. I'm excited for that dealership map, too. It's a fresh map as well. You don't really see a lot of that anymore. It's just constant rotation of the same maps.
Yeah, and now we're spawning in now. We're ready. We're in this lobby. We're on board with Redimere. We saw how many plays she made last series. Gets immediately picked off, though, but Silly starting off immediate. First pick. Going to try to set the tone for the team. Yoru. Saw a lot about Yoru, a.k.a. Mizu. We saw a lot that she played with Silly, actually, in the open bracket all day, and both were just absolutely frying. But unfortunately, going to have to be in the opposite side of things this time.
I was behind Silly for the majority of her matches in that male side of the bracket, and she is literally just walking 2.0, and she's not reacting at all. It's actually kind of cold killer. I'd love to see it in this series especially.
And everybody, I just want you guys, I want to fill you on this information. The Codcaster is glitched again. So Codcaster number glitch coming back from the dead. So I think Elation kill feed names are going to be wrong. So just bear with us on that. I'm gonna try to keep our bearings on that. But we see, Miss Pretty Toes is number 64 somehow. So
yeah, good game. Good game we have here.
This is a great game, $1 billion company we got, but we're going to bear with it. We can just watch what POV we're on. Currently, we're on Silly. But Elation, great start, though. Great start. P1, a great rotation to this P2.
Yeah.
3 kills. We got 2 out of Mizu. We got 1 out of Ms. Pretty. And, this is a great start. They're up 40-14, and they have the entire control. It's not even close so far.
One thing this Elation team does, I'll tell you, is they rotate well together, they break well together, and they fly at chows. I'm telling you, you're going to see all 4 of these players literally just running it down. From AR to sub, if somebody is weak, there is a go button being hit. And honestly, that's what you need in this kind of game. As soon as somebody is weak, they're hitting after it, and it helps in the breaks, it helps in the rotation. Big 3-piece. Miss Pretty Toes, what a name.
Miss Pretty Toes is an absolutely absurd name.
A beast. Gets all 4 for the break there.
She does get the 4-piece to clear it out. If you have a foot fetish, Pretty Toes might be a great name for you guys, but we're moving into this P3 and just dominant so far out of Elation. And it's not even anything crazy. They've just played so clean. And we saw Godly last match when they played in the Vault Map 1 against OKZ. If they just out-rotated and outmatched the pace, it all just came down to gunfights, and OKZ struggled. And Elation seems to be matching that same pace.
Yeah, and I think this is a good map for the Elation girls as well, because like I said, they fundamentally rotate well together, they break well together, and this is one of those maps where you get to places early, it's hard to get beat, and they just do that so efficiently, especially with some of these money hills. And they're still in P3 time right here as well, so.
Yeah, they've won every rotation so far, and they've currently obviously held the majority time on every single point. I mean, this is a great map pick. I don't know who picked the map, but if Elation picked this map, it's a great pick out of them because of the fact where you don't want players like Joy and players like Silly to be able to just let loose and just put a lot of pressure and get a lot of kills on the map. You want to kind of make them rely on players like Angelina to have to rotate, make plays, and control the map with it. What she does right there, does get a kill, tries to set her team up, but Chloe gets a good pick. I mean, Chloe's going to play front. They're going to double up high-low on this front side of the hill. And they have another rotation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're so fundamental. And I'm going to be honest, Mizu off to the 12-6 start. She has played COD since like noon today. So either she is so unbelievably warmed up or she probably can't see her screen. Maybe a little bit of both. But it doesn't matter. 13-6 double pods, and she's already got over a minute in time.
I mean, I can imagine we both had our long days of Call of Duty in this way before. We know exactly how it feels. And there's no in between. It's either you're just not ready to shoot at all, or you're shooting absolutely piss missiles, which seems to be this time around. Mizu shooting piss missiles. Chloe following up close behind, 11-8, 10-10 out of Smika. I mean, just a great all-around balance so far on this side of Elation.
This really is. First set of rotations through. What do you think OKZ has to do in order to just have a better second, third set going in? I mean 36 points. It's got to start with the basics, right? You just got to get to the hills first.
It's fundamentals. I mean, OKZ is just simply being outplayed in every aspect of the game. We know they can get kills, but kills don't matter if you can't rotate.
No.
If you can't rotate and hold like a side of the map and take pressure of the map off the kills that you get, the way that Elation's doing it, it's not going to matter. Elation's going to keep flipping you out and keep causing you to put pressure on the wrong sides of the map.
Yeah, we see a little bit of P1 time coming in here, too. It's hard to get P1 time on this hill. It really sucks, especially if you're coming from the side that OKZ is coming from. They have a lot to worry about in the next couple hills. They got to worry about P2 spawns, P2 hill, and how to set themselves up for the future. And, you know, like we've said all game, it has not gone well for them in the first set. And they have an opportunity here to get somebody in the back, but who's it going to be? It's going to be Pretty Toes. Big kills all game out of Miss Pretty Toes over here. The foot fetish.
I mean, the foot fetish herself is absolutely showing, I mean, just some veteran plays so far for Elation. Like I said, I don't know much about these players, but she's had a couple of great rotations. She's got herself positive with a minute in time, and just the all-around balance so far with just the absolutely slay-heavy kills out of Mizu. Grabs another one to put herself 19-9. Having an absolute banger on the map, but Joy, she's deciding to wake up. So this is exactly what OKC's going to need. If they can rotate and have a couple kills to bring their team alive here, they could switch this map around.
I think so, and I think the slow start out of Angelina doesn't help. If she can get going, OKZ can definitely bring this one back. I think she's one of the better ARs that the female scene has. Very talented, but as soon as we say that, we're going to see two dead. Spawn start to flip, and that's an instant break right there. Chloe with a two-piece to break it. Trophies down. This 20 seconds is going to the side of Elation here.
Yeah, I mean, like we've already said, there's really just not much to talk about. Redmare trying to work through the front here. Chloe does grab the kill. Joy with another two-piece, just trying to wake this team up the best she can. Yoru, a.k.a. Mizu's going to grab one, just control the chaos off the scrap time here. OKZ just doesn't get much off of it. Joy woke up, though. 15-15, trying to even out the scoreline. Angelina, though, we're going to need something to step out of her. We're going to need her to start making more plays, try to set her team up for success. Like they play out of Chloe in the back, but Silly with the great shot. Silly slides in.
There we go.
That's 2 kills. That's exactly what this team's going to need.
They're going to need this. Any amount of time now for Elation just feels like dagger time at this point. So this is just a good start, getting map presence out. Across the middle map, I thought she was about to do it to Chloe right there, but...
Absolutely. This is exactly what OKZ is going to need to wake the game up. Because any time that Elation gets, as you said, is dagger time. It is slowly and quickly, at the same time, it's just going to drain this map away from OKZ, and we're going to have to start thinking about a map too. But great rotation here to this fence hill. Joy, Red combining for 2 and 3 kills. I think it's just going to force the side of Elation to rotate out here. We're finally going to break the 100 mark. If OKC can get another rotation, start working more kills, Silly starting to wake up, trying to bring herself around even here. Chloe, though, Chloe!
Wow.
Chloe with the 3 pieces. We don't care. We're taking this.
I think that's actually Smika on hill there, a little caster glitch. Smika going massive with 3. I mean, that's bigger, though. That actually brings OKC back into the game. That's a momentum.
You're right. Regardless of who it is on the side of Elation, that 3-piece absolutely secured this rotation, which very well may be the dagger. It's going to put them well over 190 points at the end of this hill, and no matter what OKZ does, they can't reach 190. Elation could very well win off this next hill.
Interesting to see how OKZ breaks it. I think both breaks so far, they have just gone 4 through the open door. I'm just not too sure that's what you want to do with the way that these guns are firing right now.
Pretty
3
Toes
dead,
with
4
another
dead,
2-piece. Or Yoru. It might have been Mizu's. I can't really tell, but
Narnia. spawning in Narnia right now, and it's not looking good.
You're absolutely right. It's going to force these spawns out deep for the side of OKZ, and I mean, they're just going to have to start thinking about this P1. Joy's going to try to make something happen here, but there's a heavy stack on the point. Klo trying to work, Yoru trying to work for another kill, a.k.a. Mizu, that's 2P. Silly trying to work her way in. Almost gets shit on. She does grab the kill, though. I mean, you just got to think, it just feels like it's just so far behind, David. They're going to have to put a lot of work. Silly, though, not afraid to back down to the challenge. Grabs one, trying to work off 2 more here off the rotation. Does see the other one, gets a second.
And just, again, through that second set of rotation, we just have not seen fundamental rotations out of OKZ. I mean, it was the same story. Guns got hot. Joy got hot. People started bringing it back. It doesn't matter if you don't get to the money hills first. I mean, it's as simple as that. If you're not getting out of there, if you're getting out 20 seconds to this rock hill like they did, you're never going to get it. And it's just been the story of the map.
I mean, it's absolutely surprised me. I mean, Angelina trying to wake her way up here, but
big wins.
It's a good 2-piece there, trying to get things going for the team. Red follows it up, and then Angelina with the third.
Yep.
Trying to get the streak flowing here. Bottom fire spawns out of sight of Elation. Silly going to grab one, trying to work for another one. Doesn't get the challenge to fire, but it's just surprising for me to see. I talked so much about OKZ, their teamwork, and the dominance that they showed in their previous performances, and just how well they played together. But Elation's making that seem like that never existed.
It is, and this is the first time we see OKZ with an actual rotation here. They have 2 set up inside of P2. They have lobby cut. Number 3's got through the back here, though, behind spawn. So we're going to see a little bit of a flip, a little bit of wildness going on here.
2 kills.
This might just be an instant break as well.
She can have to work from the point. No, the pressure coming from side door. Does get the one, but another great chow from front. Mizu, an unknown, can't really tell because of the gastric glitch. You're going to work their way through the front. 10 seconds left and counting. This map's not even close. It's done and dusted, folks. We're going to count ourselves up to a map 2.
2 minutes and 45 seconds counting out of Mizu right now.
I mean,
that's
just
typical work.
That's an insane score line.
2018, 247, and a shutdown map 1 out of the Elation ladies. That's a good map pick if that's their map pick.
That's a great map pick. I had more entertainment drinking my milkshake that map than I did watching.
Great milkshake, too.
Phenomenal milkshake. Shout out Gamer Arena.
Better. Yeah, seriously.
Everything we've had this weekend so far has been phenomenal. But
it's only Friday.
It's only Friday. You're right. It is the first day. Feels like it's been forever, though. We've been here since the morning. 3rd match casted for the night so far. But there's just not much to talk about there. I mean, Miss Pretty Toes made some incredible plays off rotation. Mizu, just dominant. I mean, the entire way around. 21 non-traded kills, which is almost more real kills than the other team had individually. I've said that in previous years before, but that's such a big impact if you can have that many non-traded kills on the map along with almost 3 minutes as well.
Yeah. I think one thing to get excited about a little bit maybe on the side of OKZ here is, like I talked about, Hacienda is a pretty good fundamental map, and I believe it was Lation's map pick, and I talked about their fundamentals being on point in terms of rotating and breaking and playing together. You get dealership vault. So 3 maps where it's just like you're going to see some overextensions, flying, chowing through cats, chowing through mid a lot. I wonder if that's where OKZ maybe just takes advantage of it a little bit. Maybe is able to just kind of exploit something in terms of, what we saw on that first map, which wasn't a lot of mistakes out of the Elation side in general, but
I do agree. I mean, if you're thinking on the side of OKZ, you kind of just have to shake off that map 1. And you got to understand what David just said right there. The next 3 maps being an absolute banger, it does work into their favor. I mean, their teamwork has been phenomenal, but I do think their team will thrive in the pressure a little bit more than Elation will. This kind of the style out of the players we see out of Joy and Silly. That's just the way they play. And I think if they can make things mixy on this dealership, if they could take this map 2, 3 and 4 are going to be very dangerous for the side of Elation, and we might have ourselves a series.
I wouldn't mind seeing a map 4, map 5. I don't honestly, even through the guys bracket, I don't think I saw one today. I think there's been a lot of beatdowns.
I don't know. Just from casting perspective, it's the last casting match for me personally tonight. Got some games to play in the morning, so close it off with a bang. A map 5 would be phenomenal. But a back-to-back vault could heavily play in the favor of OKZ. If they could steal this map too, we very well might see a 3-1, but almost guaranteed a map 5 at this point.
Yeah. What do you think about this dealership? You a dealership fan?
Honestly, I'm a big dealership guy. I am a big dealership guy. I mean, it's very straightforward. There's not really much there's not really much you can do.
No, there's
no specialties to it. It just comes down to how they challenge the team. If they try to do too much, usually the team that tries to do much. There it is. There we go. There it is. It's been a long day, folks. Usually the team that tries two. Oh my God, two
Yeah.
do too much. They can't do anything. They get broken down. Like we said, it's just so straightforward of a map. If you try to split up and chow things at different times, and you just give the other team too many opportunities to chow everything at once,
Yeah.
you're just kind of working yourself out of numbers. Because on defense, it's a very heavily defensive side map, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, you send one person, two people on A maybe, or you split evenly. I mean, I don't know.
It's hard for offense to make a play.
It really is. It's like if you don't
gotta be okay
if
with
you don't
dying.
forward bank something out and win the initial gunfights,
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of this map kind of comes down to luck.
It does. It does a lot of times. It depends on what those cars over there do. They make those cars weird nowadays in these games.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how the trophy's feeling tonight. Because if the trophy doesn't feel like hitting any nades, these cars might show some fireworks. But we're starting off on the side of Redimir. Mizu, though, going to try to put some pressure up quickly, though. Chow's 3 people.
Wow.
Gets a lot of shots off, but Joy, great car kill. We just talked about the car. Immediately shows first game. Another car
there
kill.
they are. I'm telling you, they are in play.
I don't know what we're doing. And then just quickly, OKZ. I mean, I don't even
round
know what
one
happened.
right there.
I don't know what happened. I'm not
Over
gonna
under
lie.
for car kills. We're at 2 right now.
I don't know. I just
thinking 5
stuttered
or
for the
more.
last 5 minutes, and all of a sudden this round's over. 2 car kills immediately. I mean,
This map is an 8v8. It's all the cars are involved on each side.
I'm not sure how I feel about the no trophy immediately chow A round 1. At least they didn't even throw a nade.
No, they didn't. That was just. I was like,
We're not
literally-
nading cars.
I didn't even process that the map started. Really, I was looking at the mini map, and then 3 people were dead, and I was like, all right, map round 1 goes to OKZ.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not much to say about that. These rounds may go very quick, just for the sheer fact of it being a dealership. But immediately another HL here on the side of Elation. Smika, bomb in hand, trying to work up with some pressure. They got some information on Decilio.
Might be a good nade.
It's a good nade. Does get a lot of damage in.
Yeah.
Red does get killed. Silly does get another pick, though. Trades it out.
Mizu is what I'm looking at this map just because, I mean, we know that she's the co-ed Reaper, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
come on. I mean, S&D every day in a co-ed tournament, but, I mean, all 8 of these girls.
Oh, Miss
That's
Pretty
a-
Toes.
That's a win right
He said,
there.
never mind. Mizu who? Miss Pretty Toes said we're stepping in. I mean, that's a great response out of Elation.
That's a good tie-up round. We finally have trophy. We should have trophies now.
Should.
So we're gonna see what the map
I
is
don't
like
know.
now.
At this point, I'm not sure how the trophies are feeling tonight.
No.
There might be plenty of car kills if we keep playing on this A side of the map. These rounds are going so fast and so random, I'm not even sure what's going on. Look at the scoreline here. I mean, it's pretty even on both sides of the team. We got triple breadstick on the side of OKZ, and then we got a double breadstick on the other side here. I mean, couple no plants so far. It's just been straight kills. It's been a lot of gunfights. And more of a split defensive side on Elation though. So, but as soon as you get that info on A, you got to think everyone at B. Yep, they're already wrapping over. Number 6 is wrapping over. Immediately have the info, and now it's just 4-on-4 head bash.
But there's just nothing you can do.
I mean-
That's why this map just feels so just like the people who are overthinking lose. Man, all Elation did right there was just, hey, there's nobody B. Let's just back up 4 on A. That's
exactly.
simple Call of Duty.
They just straight up chowed it. I mean, that's literally like we said earlier. If you try to do too much, you're gonna lose. And they just said, "Fuck it, let's just chow this shit straight up." And they got a free 2-piece. I'm not really sure what Red was trying to do there, sliding on the bomb, especially by herself.
With
but
bomb, yeah, that's a tough one.
with bomb in hand, I mean,
Not gonna win that one.
yeah, I don't really know if that's just a lackluster on the side of comms, but I mean,
Good win.
Joy with another kill onto Yoru puts it into a 1v3 situation for Angelina, and it's just, I don't really know. There's not a lot of great plays being made so far on the other side here.
We've
It's
just seen
been-
3 A hits so far.
Really?
Cars
Honestly.
have more kills than a few of the players, and sometimes that's just what this map is. And it's hard to wrap out. It's hard to go anywhere else because the mid cutoff is just so quick. The B cutoff is just so quick. Some people just feel like, hey, let's just go A for 7 rounds in a row and let's just see what happens. And we might see it again.
We might. I mean, I feel like a lot of teams here try to be very one-dimensional on the
I
plays
see
that
it.
they make towards A, trophies in hand, trying to blow up the cars, and trying to mix up in a couple B hits, but there's going to be no pressure on the side of defense,
yeah,
though.
wait a minute.
I mean, if Elation makes a play here, they're going to have a free A-side control. And that's exactly what they do. Good jumps out of Red, though. It gets a lot of information on bomb there. They see at least 2 players on bomb, but they're going to have a free plant with no numbers.
Free plant, and this is post-plant A is just the same thing as pre-plant A. There's nothing different to it. They're all about to slide shout everybody at the same time, and whoever wins the gunfight just wins the round.
Gets lots of damage, but Red does a good job just staying down there. Silly's able to get in and get one. Red has information on the person in the garage.
How did she just
There's
sneak
just
through right there?
nobody's watching the cross.
That's 3 dead quick, closing a 1v3 all of a sudden.
Yeah, and there's just nothing Chloe can do. I mean, Angelina, great two-piece there. I'm not sure what Elation was doing.
I don't know either. The bomb's right there, and I feel like Red just kind of walked forward and opened the garage door. I was like, all right, I'll take a free one. I'll take a freebie.
I guess so. I mean,
we take this.
There was no watch for the cross the garage right there. I feel like the comm's got to be lackluster. I mean, it's been a long day. People are definitely tired, but I don't know. I feel like Elation set themselves up for a perfect round win right there. They got in, all the numbers up. Nobody was down. They got a free bomb plant. They had complete control. I mean, they had every angle they needed picked up. All the cars were blown. Their trophies were down. So
can't write it better.
You can't write a better script than that, and they still managed to lose the round. And that's just the way
another
the
8 hit
goes.
right here. I mean, they might as well just cut the B-side map off.
I mean,
I think
we copy and pasted the same play here, and it's probably going to be the same exact one for the rest of the game. But we got cars out, immediately taken out.
Add another car to the map. Throw an RC down.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing going on there. That's a great play out of Brinktoes, actually. Joy and Angelina, another trade. I mean, what just happened?
It's just the same round every single round so far. Trophy down at A, car gets a kill, round over, we're moving on. Just like that.
I mean, we might as well not in the casting dealership here. It's just casting itself. I'm not even sure what's going on exactly on this map. We spend more time trying to explain the way things are going to go down, and 5 seconds later, the whole round is over.
I'd love to see who the first team is that's going to try to make really a play through mid. I think you can really team chop mid on this map and get a lot of more information, a lot more chances to actually win the round
I feel like
here.
we're going to see exactly what that is here. I mean, we're getting to the point of the game. It's 3-2. We're going to have to throw a couple little mix-ups in.
This is the first different look we've seen.
100%, absolutely is. But OKZ is reading that hard.
They are.
A lot of B control here, but Elation is going to try to put a lot of pressure up through the middle of the map. And I like that play.
That's a great play.
Miss Pretty Toes gets out on the site, or Yoru gets out on the site. That's a great pick.
We have Miss Pretty Toes down there actually on the A side right now, so she's about to make a play all the way to the back.
Chloe doesn't get the info. That person drops down and goes site.
Smika's making a great play right now with
They
the
just
bomb.
ran past each other.
Back to A and just
Chloe gets his spots it out, or Mizu spot, or Chloe. So I don't know. This caster glitch is messing us up, but I'm not sure what just happened there either.
That's a great play out of Smith. I mean, they get all the info that they want. We've seen on a couple defenses now because he actually does not choose to play the A site for whatever reason. And, I mean, they just run into B, realize that they are facing reinforcements. Smika says, forget this. I'm taking the bomb, and I'm just running to A. That's what makes this team so good. They have players that make good decisions, just good, fundamental, quick, like simple cuts, stuff you'd think that would come to you, but it doesn't always do. They just do that. They just do that well.
I do I'm not sure who called the information on the side of Elation of, OKZ only having one person putting any pressure towards mid. I like that Elation took a lot of pressure straight through mid and won their gunfights, and they got bombed down for free and just completely changed the momentum of the map. And I mean, as that resulted to a fairly easy round win.
That might have been the only round we see that is not A site. It still ended up being A site.
I mean,
but it wasn't.
They played everything else on that map, and the bomb still ended down on A. So if anybody doesn't know anything about dealership, that's all you need to know right there. A site it's always going to be A site almost every single time. And if we get to around 11, it's going to go B. That's just the way it shakes out.
OKZ loves the A site, and they're right back to it.
They do. They're straight back to it. They're going to blow up these cars, hopefully get some trophies done. But once again, Elation, no pressure. If OKC works up quick, Elation has so much pressure on the other side of the map, they could take the site control here and get bombed down.
Hey, it's hard to tell. I was going to say Angelina's over there actually shooting at somebody through window, so it's hard to tell where bomb is right now, but she just gets picked. And if you're going to be the island player, you cannot go out there and OE like that. You got to be the reason that your team can get the bomb down on the other side of the map. Now it's just so hard to make a play. Bomb all the way up in the spawn.
100%. If I'm Angelina there, I'm waiting for my team to make plays on the other side of the map so I can work a pinch and get some free kills.
Just got all three.
I mean, Pretty just farming. Angelina getting picked there kind of just ruined the rest of the round for their team.
Right. Yeah, you just can't make a. If you're gonna go on the other side of the map where your bomb's going, almost like a Hail Mary type play. If you're the first one dying, your whole play is just like there's nothing that you're to do. You're gonna be the late pincher for your team. You're gonna be the rat pickup, and then you just die, and it just makes it so hard for your teammates there. That's just not a good blood to give.
100%.
Especially in a 3-3 round. I mean, we're just taking heavy swings right now, back and forth.
100%. I think it's a great play made, but it's made at the wrong timing. I think she should have taken her time, waited for her team to make some pressure on the other side of the map.
Bomb is seeing the other side of the map.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Bounce on the other side of the map. It might get mixy here quick. Angelina gets some shots down. Elation, 2 people here. Slowly, the side of OKZ is going to try to wrap over. Angelina is able to grab one, but gets instantly traded out, though. Still 3v3. Mizu could try to get this bomb down, but Red makes her way to sight.
Ripper.
It's a free kill. Nobody's looking over.
Yeah, we cannot have that. I mean, she just went and picked it up. Surely she's getting the comm. Hey, I'm putting it down. Nobody watching.
Now the information's there. They know the bomb's down on site. It's a 3v2 with numbers. I mean, the side of OKZ, they got a tied game here written all over it.
Just no scams out of OKZ, which none of these girls really scam at all, to be honest with you. I don't expect this is going to be a hard round to win. Bombs down. They know bombs down.
Yeah.
They have all the info. They're shouldering well on B site. OEing a little. I'm about to just say OEing a little bit.
Yeah.
You cannot be checking it like that. That is for sure.
That's not good. But I mean, that evens out the numbers. So that's a great pick. Still 30 seconds to work, but 2. I think they got bomb in hand now as well. Yeah, they're going to try to wrap this up quick, but OKZ's not going to recognize this. I mean, Silly's still. Both of them are still going to be on the side of the map. It's going to give them all the A-side control.
They got to. Okay, I mean, they're doing a good job running together, but you cannot hesitate in these kind of situations.
They're super indecisive. They give the complete A-side control. This bomb's going to get down, and they're just going to flip the map. They're going to have all their side. And now they have instant information, but that nade might work out in their favor. Silly, great chow.
Jumped on the truck.
Like an close.
Silly, I mean,
it worked out.
It did work out.
It worked out for the side of OKZ, but
you got Silly on your team, you can win rounds. That's what I've learned today. She puts people down when she wants to.
That's what I've learned in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, it didn't take long. 4-4. We might see 11 of them bad boys.
Listen, if we go to round 11, I'm thinking there's going to be a bomb planted on B.
I like the way you think.
I'm thinking so. I mean, there's got to be something. Like, everything happened on B, and they still wrapped out and planted A.
Chat's loving the Joy X Silly combo. It's been a good combo this
I'm loving that combo, too, because they're making these matches goddamn entertaining, that's for sure. Joy, Silly, both just having phenomenal matches every time I've seen them play so far today.
Both of them talented, both of them consistent. That's what you want. You don't want talent and inconsistency, or consistency with no talent. You want both.
Absolutely.
Bomb.
Hard work beats talent 10 out of 10 times. Miss Pretty Toes and Mizzy both having great showings in their side. 8-6 and 8-4. They're just trying to keep their team alive. 2 points out of Smika, though, just doing a lot of work for herself as well. I mean,
Smika's good. Smika, we don't give enough love to Smika. She's been a talented player in respawn search this year. In the scrim, she's been good. And this round's kind of like what we see in the first round, where it's A, but it's not. It's like you're just kind of staring at it, and then people die, and now you just don't know what to do. Bomb's up on A in an awful position.
Yeah.
And you can't go back to the stuff that didn't work early. Wow, great chow.
That's a great chow to Joy.
And she's alive.
Great read.
Good try.
Chloe was able to, oh my God, Chloe gets 2, but
all right.
Well, I think Chloe actually is Smika, I believe, on the kill feed.
I think Smika just went crazy for a second. All for nothing. The fact that she got 2 there.
Yeah, I mean, as we talked about Smika, she's able to come out and make a play like that.
She's a dog.
Unfortunately, doesn't come out with the win, but I don't know. I mean, we kind of talked about the same thing over and over again. Smika's made a lot of great plays for the team, but I just don't like the way either side is playing offense here. They're playing way too heavily off someone making a mistake instead of just trying to take control of the map. I mean, you're not always going to be able to get a pick before you work the map out, so someone's just going to have to make a play. But everyone's being very hesitant. But, I mean, once again, the same exact play. Elation's going to work on their side of it, though. OKZ up 5-4, trying to even out the series here.
I like the pace of which Elation works as A plan. It's not the same as the OKZ rounds where they're sitting at that Jeep, they're sitting inside paper, they're waiting. They're not giving OKZ a chance. But
great pick out of red.
Big
Close
pick out of red.
in
Good
for another
trade.
one, which AKA Smika.
We got number 2 in a pinch here.
Smika can make a play here, actually. She can work up on this quick, but gets crossed. That's a great crossfire there on the side of OKZ. Makes it a 2v2, though.
Silly caught on the pinch, but Smika took the bomb all the way up inside that square. So this is going to be a tough one for the Elation squad to win.
Mizu's in a great spot, but I don't think Chloe knows that she's close
play.
by. Pretty Toes, Mizu, both able to come out with both kills. Makes it around 11 here. I mean, like we said, OKZ, we do know they do thrive in this sort of pressure. They do thrive in these map sets and the flow of these maps and the way they play. So it's around 11.
It's around 11.
A B plant might be in the future here.
You got good S&D players on the side of that OKZ squad.
Yes,
Angelina, Code Reaper.
Yes, we
Silly Land Reaper. Dog.
There's my spotty senses are tingling. I'm sensing a absolute B or middle smash out.
Joy, Vet, Dog, Red Dog. I'm excited to see what we got here around 11. We're right back to the A
never
side.
mind. We're right back to the A. I'm delusional for thinking anything else. Elation's going to be here. Oh, my God. Mizu. Unbelievable round 11 pressure, though. She does not care. Oh, my God. They're not going to read it. And it is Mizu, actually. Never mind. Pretty toast in the kill feed, though.
That's a great play. Round 11 play call. Run into paper, get a pick, and get out.
Now they're tweaking. I mean, OKZ's going to try to wrap out with no numbers, and they're going to try to retake a mid or B control. I mean, they're setting themselves up for failure, but they do have mid as of now.
They do. I was going to say, it's very hard to, like I said earlier, it's hard to rotate on this map because of the mid pressure the defense should have off of a pick, but Elation's not really playing for the mid pressure, just basically playing scam free, which is good. Like, you don't want to give the map up, but Chloe and Red are actually just in a jig off right now. They're hitting moves on each other. Oh wow!
Zippy's shoulders being thrown. Angelina said I've had enough of this shit, and we're sliding in.
That's what I was just saying. You don't want to give people the map even when you're ahead. You just don't. I know you don't want to scam, but that's just not a great shoulder.
And it just evens out the lives.
I mean, Bomb is in the spawn right here. These girls are moving as a unit.
My God,
3 people should out trade.
There's one kill, though. It still evens out. 2v2.
Only
there's a lot of information.
Oh
my God. Smika with the one. Can't close out the one. It's a 1v1, though. 10 seconds left. Can't get the wrap on it. Elation. There's no way she didn't spot her.
She's got
to know. There's no time to get this bomb down. She's going to have to challenge it. And that's a free kill for Mizu. Elation.
Wow.
Take map 2. And that's going to be 2-0 lead off an absolute nail biter.
That was a great round 11. I think that round right there is all in. Smika at that B site, laying down behind that bush, reading the wrap with only 20 seconds left, getting one, forcing the 1v1, helps Mizu win that round. That's a great play.
Everybody in chat loving the Smika plays here, absolutely gassing her up the entire map, and I'm here for it. Smika 7-7. Great 1.0 flat, 4 assists, 5 non-traded kills, which is the majority of all of her kills. 2 bombs planted, 1 first blood, and only got blooded once the entire map.
1,800 out of Angelina on the other side. That's tough.
Yeah, that is tough. I mean, we kind of expected that. We expected a very mixy map, 2, 3, and 4, if it goes all the way through those. Because I mean, it could go either way for these teams. But Smika, I mean, what a breed. I mean, just what a play.
That's big.
Laying down behind those bushes, what a play.
Just getting one there and forcing 1v1 with under 20 left is just exactly what they needed to win that round. Mizu. And in the 1v1, I wouldn't want really any other player alive right there, that map, other than Mizu. Mizu was absolutely electric putting it on. But 2-0 lead. 2-0 lead for the Elation girls. I don't know. I'm getting worried this might be a 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like we said, it's Vault. We did see how OKZ played the last Vault. It could very well go either way. I mean, but you got players like Smika making plays like that. I think going into another respawn like this, Mizu, I think she's going to have her way. Like we said, I mean, she went 28 and 18 last respawn with 2 minutes, 50 seconds on hill time. I think 25 or 24 of her kills were non-traded, and I mean, it was just an absolute utter dominance. We could see right here on the scoreboard. I mean, 250 to 159. This has Elation 3L written all over it.
It really does. I think Vault Control. I think Vault Control is going to be an entertaining map to watch. That's for sure. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Mizu has literally only played this map today, through the open bracket with the guys, through the other girls match. I'm pretty sure Vault has been the control that she has played, and honestly, it's been the control that I've seen everybody play. I think it's just the preferred control at this point. But I'm expecting electric gameplay. I absolutely think this OKZ team can wake up and force this to go the distance, but you got to win this clutch. I mean, 6-5 hurts. 6-5 hurts.
6-5 does hurt. I mean, right now, it really comes down to how short-term of a memory OKZ can have. I mean, we saw the great first series they had. They obviously know they can do it. They did it on this next map already. They know the Vault Hardpoint and the Vault Control, they both won in this last series. They know exactly what they can do on these maps. If they can just have a short-term memory, have the confidence going into this next one, I mean, like you said, we could very well have a reverse sweep or at least go the distance into the series. I think we hopefully should be starting this next map soon. I mean, maybe some talks going on between teams here. Maybe OKC trying to figure out these little mistakes that they're making. Which, I don't know what I would really say they are. I think Hacienda, they just honestly just got outplayed. I think they just got out-rotated. I mean, they got outslayed. Honestly, there just wasn't any positives going for them.
No, there's been a lot of moments where they need the trade, and then you see a two-piece in the feed from somebody that should have died. And and you're going to have that, but you can't have it the whole game. And that's kind of just what it's been. They should have gotten this, and then all of a sudden, Chloe pops 2, Smika pops 2, Miss Pretty Toes pops 3. I mean, she's been a multi-kill demon this whole series. I think we need to change the chat name to, like, Smika's Fandom. I mean, there is, like, pure Smika fans in this chat right now. I'm not kidding.
I can't lie.
It's a Smika money line.
I've seen the Smika name plastered in this chat more times in this last match than I have the entire time this weekend so far, and especially in these 3 matches that I've casted. Smika definitely seems to be the fan favorite.
The Smeekies, the Smeechies, the hashtags, they literally have their own fan group.
I mean, we got the hashtag Smeekies in chat. Looks like we're loading into this map 3, 5 seconds and counting.
Smeechies.
I mean, Smika, I think it's only right we start off on board with Smika here.
I think we have to. I mean, this is her chat.
This is what the people want.
And we are for the people.
We're in a third person. Smika, absolutely no hesitation. Going to run down Cat, jumps out to take some control. Can't get anything.
Get damage in there.
A lot of damage put through. Silly. Not sure if that's Silly, actually. I don't know if the Cockcaster is still glitched or not, but great kills out of the side of OKZ, though. Takes a lot of early control.
I've seen a lot of offensive wins lately. I didn't play the game a whole lot this year. I might have the least amount of hours in the venue, actually. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of offensive control wins on this map, especially in like the last, even the pro scene, EWC and this event. I've seen it. It's hard to win now with that B spawn back P4.
It really is. I mean, this is the one map in the game for the control game mode where it really does just go 50-50.
Yeah.
Right? Defense and offense are both almost as equally easy to win as the other.
But all
like
it takes
you said,
is control.
It's very heavily influenced on the new spawns, like you talked about. I mean, it kind of comes down to now that the team you're playing, people do have to make the decisions on what map they should play now because of these new spawns.
Getting a lot of mid-pressure early, though, is Elation. It looks like they're going to probably have this A-cap. They're going to fight for it. OKZ. A big two-piece out of Joy. Could be anybody, actually. I mean, this game's so good. I mean, the Codcaster's perfectly fine, and we get to see it all perfect from our end, and so do the viewers. W pop.
W observers so far. I mean, it's just honestly just a lot of back and forth. These super even lives. 2 life advantage on the side of Elation. 3 alive on either side. Joy, big kill, slides onto one, grabs one to close. Gonna quickly try it out though. Smika trying to look on the close side. Zelly jumps in from the top ropes, grabs one. Pretty Toes gonna instantly try it out though. Almost working on this 8-cap. 30 seconds. That big kill into her. That's gonna give them a lot of time. And a minute and a half is a lot more than it could have been if Pretty Toes would have lost that gunfight.
They have people pushed up right next to this lion part, so I mean, Silly's just gonna have to go big here. I've seen it with an AR. I've seen it with a sub.
Trade. Yep, that's 3 dead for the side of Elation. This could be a very quick stack. Never mind. Red answers back with 2 more kills. Another top part. Chloe says, never mind. We're going to rip that out of the control. Now it's going to force the side of OKZ to spawn DP4.
Chloe can rip, man. You put a vert grip on that Ames, and it rips. And she
rips with it. It really does rip. I mean, an instant. Oh, unfortunate
that's
team kill on the Miss Pretty Toes out of her own teammate. And that's just a quick answer for OKZ.
It's 6-5 in the lives, by the way. I feel like we just blinked, and it's all of a sudden
it was 17-15. The 8 point got captured, and over 10 lives have depleted on either side.
And there's a minute left. Usually you see 6-5 with there's 30 seconds left. We got to get going.
I mean, I think now we're kind of at a stalemate. I think with the amount of time that we have, I think someone from Elation, which I think is going to be Mizu, trying to work through to make that play through the map. And I think she might make it through. Get to the front. Miss Pretty Toes is going to grab one. Grabs him. Second kill. Somehow still alive. Playing her life out of palms. Joy's going to try to control the chaos, but Chloe answers back. 5v2 advantage. If I'm Elation, I'm stacking to get these kills. Sees the information. Jump out of top heart. Knows where Angelina is for the second kill. Don't chase the kill. Get this tick. I think they stack and get this tick. If Angelina's smart, she's not going to let it happen. They almost get the tick, but I think they did. They got the tick
right there. 6 ticks on the first offense. We saw OKZ do what I had mentioned in the search where you get a little bit of map control, but you still give them the opportunity to take some of the map. And we just watched Miss Pretty Toes, which we think is Mizu, walk up mid, go to Lion, and pop a 2-piece. And you can't have that without the information. OKZ, for some reason, like they're playing let's not scam, but you still have to hold stuff at the end of the day. You can't just let people walk through the map.
You really do. I mean, like you kind of said already, once it gets down to that point with how close the lives are, with how much time's left on the clock, you kind of have to start working some plays out on the map. It's such a stalemate. Everybody has so much time. They don't really need to do anything. So on the side of defense, which we saw from Elation, they're just kind of, or OKZ, they're just going to kind of sit there and take their time. But Elation, they capitalized off of it, though.
Walked right up mid, got 2 kills, and said, that's my B point now. 6 ticks in the first round, and Silly with a big 2 to open up this offense for OKZ, and they get something going. Chloe with a stun grenade kill. I just feel like I don't see any of those in this game. I mean, you got to be one shot for that.
You really do.
Honestly, you can be one shot in this game and like still not be dying. So the fact that you get a stun kill, pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah, one-shot combos don't mean much in this game.
Big
Chloe,
three.
Miss Pretty Toes. Comes out with the 3-piece, going to try to push up immediately for the map control, but OKZ answers back because she comes in for another one. That's Shmika, fan favorite, 13-6 on the 5 street. Hashtag Smeechies in the chat. Trying to work towards this tree. Can't grab another one. That's a huge shutdown kill out of Silly.
Gonna try to start working this A point here. I like seeing B hits on offense side.
I really
I'm not
do.
gonna lie. I think it's just fun, man. You get that B tick, you feel like you can just win the rest of the round instantly. Big 2 out of Joy. Last one lights. They know where she
The
is.
chat is absolutely loving it. Hashtag Smeechy for life. Hashtag Smeechy hello. 13-7. I agree with you.
Having her
13-8
way right now.
Absolutely, just doing whatever she wants. I mean, 1-0 lead so far. It's still moving nice and smooth through this map.
A tick comes in though.
The
A tick comes
tick
in.
does
We got a
come in.
minute and a half.
Yeah, minute and a half. Kind of a similar situation.
Big 2 kills
Similar
right there.
situation as last round.
But they're not moving. OKZ gets 2 kills right there, and none of them have moved across the 50 right there. I mean, they try to work their way on the B, but you're just giving Elation so much time to spawn back up and get back into the game.
Though, but Red's going to have to push her, try to make something happen because there's 2 kills that come through on the side of Elation. Silly and Red answered, though. 2 kills. Silly instantly traded out by Chloe. Now, right back to a stalemate, though. 15-17 life count. Super similar that we saw last round with a minute left.
Red is the game changer right now. She actually gets one in bottom
does,
art.
and she gets another one, too.
Looking for the third, doesn't get it, but that 2 might just be enough to open this up and make something happen with the B point. Ticks are coming in. I don't know if they've got trophies down, but this is getting a little bit scary. We might see back-to-back offensive wins here.
We might.
Cars coming into play.
I mean, top R, absolutely a useless spot.
1v1 for the
whole
point.
team's looking at a Joy with the 2-piece, trying to close it out.
Oh, look at the
Mizu
great
trying to make the play through vault. Joy's going to read it, though. Gets the pre-fire shots onto Mizu. Can't get the
Joy's
kill.
doing a great job right now.
Gonna stay down, play her life. I like this child. Trying to put
my
pressure
God,
out on the
she's
front of the
cracked.
map. Getting Mixie somehow still stays alive so long.
2 ticks come in right there, though, and all of a sudden the live's 9-9, and only 20 seconds went off the clock right there.
The second tick comes through, and
Like a little rat.
there's still so much time.
Speechy being a little rat down there. Big opening pick out of Red, and now we're back to the slow pace gameplay.
Shmika, I mean, another 3 kills tacked on since last time. 4, make that 4 kills tacked on since the last time we talked about her. Having an absolute game, make that 5, so never mind. We're just going to keep racking them up. 8v7, 35 seconds left. OKZ are going to have to start making a move. Pretty Toes is going to grab another one slowly, dwindling these lives down. Red has to try to make an answer, but this might be too strong on the side of Elation.
I'm thinking it is, and I'm looking at the scoreboard right here, and I'm seeing 5 and 14 out of Angelina. Again, we talked about her AR prowess and the hard points. She has not been really active at all in either of the respawns so far. Obviously there for the surge, but you don't win that, and you're going to need to step up if you're going to force this. I mean, you're down 0-2 in the series. You got to get going.
And the side, I mean, a player like Angelina on the side of OKC, they're going to need so much more out of her.
There.
She's the veteran. Joy.
Silly.
2. Red falls up for the 3rd. OKC somehow comes out with the win in that round. I mean, we talk about how Angelina's struggling. Elation seems to have that round in the bag, and it just instantly turns around.
It's just funny how the matches go so fast. Fast to slow, fast to slow. OKZ does a good job slowing it down and taking advantage of it. They do the same thing Elation does in the first round, where they just kind of are able to work up the map when it slows down and get their picks and do their thing. I think Joy was there, got a big 2-piece. But Luge, we don't know when the pools are being announced. I can't lie to you. Sorry, buddy. Go to bed.
Luge, lock in. Go to sleep, buddy. Get some sleep for once. Follow TPC on Twitter while you're at it. Go follow the event sponsors, main sponsors for this event. We got Rally Esports and Zero En Route, amongst Demon Workshops and plenty of other great sponsors. Go give them follows on all socials. Get their links. Get their discounts, baby. Save that cheddar. I like to say though, I do love the composure out of OKZ. I mean, it was Elation's round last round. It was Elation's round to win, and they lost.
I do too, but this is a great B opener. We were talking about that in the first round. We like seeing B hits, and I mean, you get there and just get 2 ticks instantly, and it's just hard to come back. Thankfully, Red's able to stop that progress, but
2 ticks though. I mean, 2 ticks is
what a dive out of the tree. I mean,
what a chow out of Pretty Toes there, leaving Smika alive by herself. Gonna have to try to make something happen though. Try to help her team get out of spawn. Silly's gonna put so much pressure up. Great shots, lay down on the palms though, but she's just gonna play her life.
I think honestly, this is the first round where we've seen a defense up in the spawn now of the attacking team. There's 2 dead, and this is looking a little bit more of a Classico defense here. But number 3, I think that's Chloe, maybe based on the scoreboard. She's in top art already, so you rely on your teammates to try to get some kills out of the spawn and put yourself in a good position top art here. Chloe with his AR, they can definitely make a play here for B and get this round back in their favor. But they're hunting her down now. Joy's looking for her. Can't find her.
Can't get the kill on Angelina. I mean, that's a big kill. That's one person, like we've talked about. She needs to wake up in order for OKZ to have a chance here. Trying to just play the best defense they can out of this point. Angelina
there it is.
Starts to wake up. I mean, we talked about it.
On a 3
spree. 3 kills now. 3 kills. She's working her way towards the streak. Trying to slowly drag her way back into this, but Pretty Toes has something to say about it. Grabs 2. Silly and Joy instantly tried out another. 20 seconds left on this clock. Time is finally being stopped. Trying to stop the bleeding for a short amount of time, but Smika's going to get spotted out. Silly's going to try to chase. Might not even get away with this kill. Does grab 1. Chows for the second. Chloe or Smika turns around. That's a great pickup. I mean, that's a lot of damage that could have been done there out of Silly. But, oh my God, wow. Smika another big kill. She could have very well just won this round.
She might have. She can get another one.
She's feeling good. Tries to switch the gun. Could have been another great kill, but so much damage done for the side of Elation out of Smika. Going to give them an extra minute tacked on, but not a lot of lives. Not a lot to work with. And once again, OKZ's composure. It's been very good. I mean, they've dealt with this chaos very well, and they have a 3 live advantage.
They do. 2 ticks on B, though. You can't troll anything here.
Exactly. They do have to be perfect, and perfect it is so far. Red starts off with the 2 kills. 28 and 17 out of Red, having a phenomenal map. I feel like we've talked about so many other players so far going under the radar, trying to keep her team alive.
Yeah, Red can definitely put it on whenever she is locked in. 28 and 2 rounds, by the way. I mean, and those are real kills.
Real kills, ladies and gentlemen. This is not EKIA. We are seeing 9v2 advantage. This round should be done and dusted. Unless something could happen. All it takes, it's only 1 tick. It just takes 2 to 3 kills and a stack. But nope. Miss Pretty Toes. Miss Pretty Toes and Chloe, a.k.a. Smika, are both going to work their way out of it. Joy, like we kind of expected. Great quick trades out of it. And that's going to be a round to OKZ.
That's a big composure round.
It is.
You talk about the composure. That's a big one to get, just feeling comfortable. You did not want to. That your 2-1 looks a lot better than being down 1-2 right now, for sure.
It really does. I mean, the side of Elation, they're still very calm. They're still very comfortable. They have a whole 2-map lead. This could go to the last round all they want. And, I mean, the confidence should still be high. OKZ, once again, I mean, their composure has been very impressive so far. They have all the rights. They've had all the rights to lose this map, but they're holding in strong, and that's off the back of Red specifically. I mean, Red's been having a phenomenal showing so far.
Yeah, putting on for her city. Just needs the AR to Angelina step it up, and she is. She's slowly stepping it up. We've seen her on a couple sprees, 2 in a row now. Interested to see what they can do offense here. Just default. I think is that a kill or is that a nade coming back?
That will be no name. That would be Miss Pretty Toes with the initial nade off the rip there. So. Miss Pretty Toes, that's a good pick. I mean, that just sets the tone for you. Oh my God, Chloe.
Not how you want to start your offense right here.
Holy, close. And let me get in there, grab another one.
Oh, yeah.
Chloe with another Smika and Chloe tag teaming. Pretty Toes is going to clean up the one on the red, forcing the spawns out towards P2. Going to be having Silly playing by herself here, just trying to wait for her team. Oh!
Wow.
What a clear on a Mizzou.
That's typical right there. I mean, you feel like for Silly, you're just in a position waiting on your teammate making the right play. How can anything go wrong right here? Slide shout to your dome piece. We're moving on.
You got to think those kills like that are just dagger kills, and it's slowly going to just drain the confidence out of OKC as this round goes, and Chloe tacking on another 2. Once again, leaving Silly out by herself to take control of the map, but Red and Silly, they're able to make something happen here. They get 2 dead.
Wow.
Oh, my
Silly
God.
just played the hell out of her life right there.
Red with the fucking chow from hell.
They're going to get there. I mean, they're going to at least
That's
gonna
a
fight
great
this,
stack.
I mean, that's the 8-point right there. How fast
Just
it
like
turns
that.
around.
That's all it takes. I mean, that round could have been done and dusted from just how good Elation had started it, but 3 kills in 5 seconds, and that one is gone. And now we're moving on to a B.
We talk about on the OKZ side, Angelina heating up, and she has started to. Miss Pretty Toes on the Elation side, 14-24.
Yeah, she had a much better start to the game than she's having a finish so far, and I feel like that comes down to, I mean, 31-21 out of Red. The AR presence out of her has been phenomenal. Angelina had turned it around. Still not showing much on the scoreline specifically, but from where she started, she's definitely making a lot more impactful plays for her team. Yeah, I do like this play. She's up very far. Spica's going to be very patient, though. I like that.
I feel like every time it goes to Spica's POV, she's in the place she wants to be. Every time.
She sets
laying
herself
down
up
somewhere,
very well.
being a rat, like just doing exactly what she needs to do to get the kill. 27 and 18.
She's just going to stay here. She knows that she's going to force the spawns as far away as possible as they can, which is going to be in P2. We got Miss Pretty Toast cutting off, grabs one, gets information on another one, P1. We know they have to be rotating through the right side of the map.
And this is just flawless. This is just a straight beeline, although I'm not too sure if Mizu thinks she saw somebody get through there, but that's just a beeline across the palm side of the map. And, I mean, 17-6, 18 seconds left. I think we're going round 5 here.
Yeah, Joy's going to get shot in the back right there. Miss Pretty Toes, it's a great clear out of her. Red, I mean, not much she can do. She's having a great map so far, but only so much. Silly's able to help with one, though. That's a second kill. Chloe, quick trade with the nade. 15v2, absolutely no hope left in the veins. And we're going to go to a round 5.
Round 11, round 5.
We could very much see either a 3-0 right here or the start of a legendary reverse sweep.
If it's going to start, it's now. There's no more waiting.
A wise man named Tantrums once said, there's no room for a comeback. You can't 2-2 comeback without it being 2-2.
I like that right there.
You can't come down 0-2 without being down 0-2.
That's what I'm hearing, and I'm going crazy.
Not quite. I'm not sure if he said that because he was half asleep or if he said that because he's dead serious, but we're going to find out. We're going to see what happens here.
Okay, Z on offense. I think it starts with the break here. You get a good break, you give yourself some momentum, you start calm and loud, you feel like you can get this round quick.
It does. If either team could just carry out a little bit of momentum and a little bit of energy to start this round and completely
she
shift
trolled.
it.
What the? She just mantled on top of the Jeep.
Yeah, I don't know what that chow was. Angelina's
3
going
dead.
to take advantage, open up with 2, make it
4.
3 out of Red, and Silly combined for the 4th one.
This could be a quick B point. They have 3 girls on this stack.
It really can. I mean, that's a quick 4 down and a quick stack on the B.
Can't give out freebies like that, though. Got to be laying down behind something. Angelina gives her life up for free.
Oh, my
Big
God.
win right there,
Yoru, a.k.a. Mizu, just doing whatever she wants.
You get 2 ticks on B, though. That's really all you're looking for over there when you do that B hit.
Last time OKZ got the 2 ticks on the B, they ended up winning the offensive round, but they do go down 2 quick. Red's going to trade out that one, though. Control the chaos, stop the bleeding. Silly follows it up. Oh, my God. Miss Pretty Toast doesn't come out with the kill. Silly grabs the second one with the help of Angelina. This might be a quick A stack here. If they can get, I mean, this is going fast, David.
This is a poised
This is going
offensive
fast.
attack right here for
Mizu's
OKC.
going to have to make a play quick, but they're watching everything. All the angles are covered.
3
Silly
more dead.
for another 2.
Miss Pretty Toes, all that's left over there on the B side, and they're transitioning.
Oh my
already
God,
to
they're
the
spawning
big
out
101.
P4.
Didn't
Quick
get it. Big
transition, and
101.
that's going to be the round.
I think this is the map right here.
That might be doing map 4 very quick. We're going to try to slide in the front. Mizu in a dream.
Oh, played her life great.
Does play her life great, but I love that push through mid on the
That was
Lion.
great.
And it's just going to spawn them out. Map 4 is in the future, folks.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that was as precise of an offense as you could get, to be honest with you. Your opening life, you go B, you get 2 ticks, you spawn up, you say, hey, it's A time now. 3 dead, let's just get A. Hey, it's back to B. Quick mid hit, that double hit through Lion was flawless. Perfect timing, felt like an action movie.
The transition, like you said, the transition they had between those points, and then just someone calling that play to push out Lion and just cut off all those people, knowing they have to flood front with only a couple seconds before the round is done and before that tick is finished. Perfect play, pushed out Lion, just secured all of the map control and forced them to spawn out so far. There was just simply no time. We're going into a map 4. Like we talked about, these maps favor OKZ so heavily because of situations like that, and now we're going into another one on the same map, which we saw them win by 100 points earlier.
Yeah, these, like we said, the maps definitely, you feel like OKC is going to be able to get something going. I really am curious to see, do they rotate a little bit better on this vault hardpoint than they did in Hacienda? Do they get to the hills first before? Because, I mean, this P4 hill, this P3 to P4 chain on this map can hurt. If you're not getting those art spawns at all on any set, you're probably not winning this game.
100% agreed. I mean, I do think with a team like OKZ, they're a very momentum-based team. They play off a lot of kills. They play off a lot of energy. In a map like Hacienda, the way Elation started it with the perfect P1 through 3 rotations, they won every rotation and won every single initial kill. There was just no momentum and no energy to be had. They started off immediately down almost 100 points. They had nothing going for them. No kills were flowing through the kill feed. And at that point, it was over. But Vault, we all know how to Vault HP works. We know how to Vault control works. We know how these respawns work on this map. It's going to be mixy from the start till the end. It might finish on the game clock. We have no clue what's going to happen.
We see some vaults come down to that game clock.
We've seen vaults come down to game clock. I've seen just about everything on this map, and we're about to see it again in these next 5 seconds as we start to load in. We're hopping in. Hopefully the Codcaster could be fixed. I'm not quite sure, but we're starting off with the side of Elation.
They have the good, favorable P2 side. Well, I'm not too sure if there's necessarily a favorable side on this map, but Angelina's going to open up with the blood. Trade's coming in. She gets 2. 3 dead for Elation, and an opening time going the way of OKZ. Chloe fighting back from the cat, though. A lot of this map is just going to come down who's going to get the P4 time and who's going to get a lot of the P2 time. You're not really going to see a whole lot of time out of P1s. You can, and when the rotations start happening, it's never going to be off the break. And you get good fundamental teams like the 2 teams we're seeing that can get to P1, force people just spawning back gun or back art and just being annoying. Big 2 out of Shmika.
Everybody, let's get hype in the chat. She grabs 2!
Oh!
Shmika with the 3!
4!
Oh! Shmika with the 4! 5! Oh my god, 5! Shmika oh my god! Shmika with the 6! We're trying to close this out quick. Someone in the chat, let's clip it. We're glazing all night. Oh my god!
7 spree. Give her more. She's still going.
She's
8 in a row.
8. She does not care. She's doing whatever she wants. She said, "Team, hop the hard point. We're doing anything and everything."
Somebody get my time.
She's still going. She's still chopping 9. Oh my god! Almost worked for the 10.
There's a world where she gets that 10 right there. 9 in a row to start the map. 39 to 8 right there off the back of Shmika.
I mean, the damage is done. Shmika did her job off that 9 kill spree, and it just puts OKZ so far behind in the momentum. Like, honestly, like, Vault can be very close score-wise, but the momentum's going to be so much, like, it's just going to be set so far apart.
It is. Those rotational kills and getting to play your life on rotation on this map especially are just so important, and this is the part of the map where it gets important now. Despite Shmika's just one-woman army there, it's only a 15-point deficit to open up this game, and you're going to P3, P4 now. Elation's got that P4 side. Shmika another 2. She's 12-3 to start this map right now. She's getting hill time. She's got streaks. I think she's got streaks.
Wow, Shmika with another one. She is not dying right now. The chopper gunner may be in play. It could be in effect.
I'm popping that thing if I'm getting
a chopper gunner on lane here on stream, I mean, I'm popping it. Pretty Toes trying to follow up with another 2. Angelina finally able to clear it out, but Mizu or Chloe with the 2-piece down street. I mean, the score slowly starting to dwindle higher and higher. Shmika staying alive, making so many plays for her team. Grabs another one. We just know the name Chloe is Shmika, and she's showing it. Another 5 spree here. Gets away with her life, too.
That's all I'm telling you. These girls.
She's about to reach out. 1 shot. Wow. She grabs another kill. Great play. She's going to reach out here. I love this play.
Racked right now, 15-3. She's on a 6 streak again. She's about to just break her streak. 7. Give her 7. I mean, she is unstoppable. This is the most dominant performance we've seen all day.
She had a 9
today.
streak and a 6 spree. Almost every single one of her kills, besides one, have both been on the backs of large sprees on her rotations, cutting off the map for her team, just playing some perfect COD, and her team is playing so well around it.
She's got a cut going on Square right now. She's on a 9 streak again.
And she has the most hill time.
She's not only getting every kill, she's in every position to get all the kills. She's playing perfect Call of Duty right now. She's pushed up on the map. She has a full right cut they're looking for.
Oh my God.
Double-digit spree.
They can't find her.
This is unbelievable.
She has the information. Her teammates just giving her great information as well, allowing her to cut off the map so well. We got to give their team some credit. They're playing the map really well around her, but Joy and Silly trying to make some noise around it. Mizu, though, instantly comes in for the trades, grabs one. They're still going to hold this hill control. I mean, at this point, it's already so late. It doesn't matter what OKZ does on this hill. It's time for the second set of hills.
It is, and we talked about it a little bit for the map. P3, P4, if you have those spawns, you're probably going to win this game, and that's right there. I mean, you get it on the back of Shmika going absolutely sicko mode, basically, but I mean, they have the P4 spawns. They're playing better fundamental COD, even with Shmika getting all these kills. They're still doing the right things.
I mean, there's not much else to talk about. I mean, the side of Elation.
Shmika show.
It is quite literally the Shmika show. Hashtag Shmika show on Twitter. Clip those streaks, put them out there, show off, because, I mean, oh my God, every time we go to this POV, she does not die, trying to play for another one, but Silly finally shuts it down. I mean, the rest of her team still having a good game, but they can't find anybody. It's the Shmika show.
This feels like they're outclassed on these respawns right now.
Shmika slides in, that's one right there. I mean, she just has the perfect timings, the perfect plays. She knows exactly what she's doing at every given time.
Girly pop skin. It's got to be giving more damage.
It's got to be. I mean, there's some sort of aura boost. There is. But I do like this play out of Red. Trying to just forget about Shmika, forget about the momentum, but it doesn't matter. Pretty Toe said, fuck that. I'm sliding in, grabbing 2. Finally, it takes down Shmika, but again, the rotation is in.
You have the back punch here if you're OKZ. This is good. I don't like bumping outer here. I think you always bump through truck every single time. You don't ever get anything by going outer, but they get 2. I mean, they get 2 right here. They're making it mixy.
They do.
You can't afford mixy right now. You need to get out through mid. You need to get pressure on the map. You need to get kills. You need to start flipping spawns and playing for the future, even down this much.
They managed to make the time. Contested in gray. Joy slides in for another 2-piece. Trying to work a 3, but honestly, I like that play. I like that play out of Pretty Toe. She's just going to get out, you know, count the losses, try to play for new, let Mizu try to work the O, which is okay. They lose this time. And Shmika's going to try to do Shmika things. And
they got P4 side right now.
They do.
So future looks bright for them, but you think we see Shmika get called up to play with Simple and FaZe after this one?
They might. They might look into an 04 drop and pick up Shmika.
I'm thinking it's in the cards.
Holy shit!
This is where I'm interested to see if it turns around, though. It's only 142 to 106. You're certainly in this game right now, despite 9-19, 9-16 out of a couple of the ARs on that side of the OKZ. And you have P4 spawns, so you just got to make sure that you don't just go 3-4 dead here all of a sudden. But number 4, Mizu has gotten through, and she is bottom art right now.
Yeah.
She's going to start causing problems.
Mizu could make some plays happen here, but never mind Angelina. Great read. Not sure if the comms came through for her there, but either way, great work to control that chaos.
She spawned behind her.
Like you said, though, they have some great composure. We got a 10-17, 14-19, a double negative out of Red, and they're within 40 points, working up to a 30-point deficit, which is absolutely nothing because they have the scrap time and the rotation. I mean, it's the hashtag Shmika show.
And a scrap.
And a scrap, though. Trying to work in on a 5v4. I think we're playing in the wrong era of games here. BO4 was some years ago now, but Anna Scrap's going to spawn in too. Apparently, we might have to see an ending game here. Never mind. Red took care of Anna. Red take care of Anna.
I mean, Red will do it all.
She's out.
Whatever. Red's just going to put her down.
She's going to put her down. We're back into it.
They have the hill here, but they don't have the back spawns. Got so distracted by Anna, whatever her name was, joining the game here. We kind of just lose track of what's going on. And
oh my God! Wait,
wow, big
whoever played their life right there in the staircase was huge. I mean, OKZ is playing this just so smooth. I mean, it was a Shmika show, but OKZ doesn't care. They're trying to take this a distance.
I mean, this is exactly what you want right here. You got to hope that your AR start heating up. We talked about Angelina and the respawn so far just not showing up. She's starting to bring it back a little bit. Red, I mean, had that dominant control to put him on. She's not doing too hard right now, but you have a tie game after this. You might even have the lead. You actually have a little bit of a swing after this P4. You can't really ask for much more as OKZ.
I mean,
I'm not going to lie.
The lead is going to change. We got to say it. I mean, Shmika slowed down a lot. I mean, it's off the backs of her teammates kind of just having a lackluster performance besides Pretty Toes. I mean, she's having a decent performance here so far, but some of the kills haven't been as impactful as they could be. And Shmika, never mind, as we talk about it, she says, I'm still here, baby. We're still on top of this game, and we're going to try to close out this map and close out this series. Ref, do something. Someone smart. Someone nerf
a controller
Shmika
or something. Check, see if she's got anything going on there, USB wise, maybe. I'm not too sure. I mean, she's having her way. Really, the whole series.
Word to Vogue, the game, sir, may be in effect right now. Recoil reduction. Can't really speak right now. Words coming out slurred. Getting a little tired. It's been a very long day, but
hey, we'll be back here in 7 hours.
We're gonna be back here in 7 hours. Passion ripping, and another great day of Call of Duty.
Mika. Not over yet, though.
It is not.
Elation with the P2 spawns, this is big. You're thinking you could put the game away here if you're Elation, if you just go and get this hold on P2, and that's what they're playing for. So they have lights pushed out, they have palms pushed out. I mean, this is looking good for them to put it down as they get the first kill on
As
Silly
we talked
well.
about it, Shmika has only died once since we talked about her needing to turn it back up, and they did win another 40 points. Almost 40 points off that P1 is absolutely
Massive.
Huge, and winning the rotations as well at the same time.
I mean, Silly just walks right in, though. That's
right
kind of a
I mean,
problem.
nobody even checks it, but at least some sort of trade out of Pretty Toes. But Joy, TKs, even though it does get the kill, but kills one of her teammates. I mean, her team's going to spawn so far out. Elation could work on this trade really fast.
They could, but you get a lot of pressure holding this from the front side if it's timed right, and it kind of was, but big contest coming in. Shmika,
yeah, I do like that contest. I mean, that's a big trade kill out of there on the front. I would have liked to see them to work out more of the front truck control, take care of Cat, but they got the kills anyway. Close, looking to close this out.
You do not want to give this 20 up if you are OKZ, but you kind of have to. You don't have a choice.
I mean, that's a great two-piece out of Pretty Toes right there. And look at Mizu. Mizu's already set up for new.
Shmika.
Oh my God, Shmika just world-starring, turning and burning.
15 seconds left needed, and you flip the spawns anyway. So you have P4 side, but a couple kills roll in the way of OKZ. Still have P4 side, though. You like to think that if Malaysia can't close it out here, they're in a prime position to close it out on the P4.
The last hope for the side of OKZ is if Silly can turn it around, have it take over a hill here, which so far, so good. Pretty Toast has something to say about it, though. Comes in and grabs one. Shmika working on another one. Trying to grab a 40 bomb here. Make a statement for the side of Elation. Show them that they're here to win this event, and they're here to be a team to be reckoned with.
Big one right there out of her. Still alive. I mean, she is not worried about nothing right now. I mean, you do a good job at not giving Elation any time on this hill of your OKZ, but again, the problem here, you don't have the P4 side of the map, and you only get one try, and it starts now.
They have one break. I mean, they can't win off this. They could just leave this and try to play through, but I mean, oh my God, wait, they have so much control through the left side. Elation picks it up too late to get through. Silly gets through, gets a kill in the back. I like this quick child on the side door. She might get another one, but no, Shmika! Shmika might have just put the dagger into the heart of OKZ. They're here to stay. They're here to show that they are the team to beat at this event, and Elation closes it out 3-1 in the series.
Shmika put on for the city, put on for the Smeechies, and gets the 1v1 at the end of the hill to win that game.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better individual map, to be honest, out of your teammate. I mean, the rest of Elation didn't have quite a great map, to be honest. Pretty Toes did have a couple good multi-kills to keep them ahead of on rotations. But other than that, not much coming out outside of rotation. So Shmika really did just put them in the Jansport right there. A good hill time out of her. I mean, let's look at the final scoreboard. 1:49, 32 non-traded kills. Almost working herself to 4,000 damage. I mean, a lot of damage coming out of Pretty Toes as well. I mean, Elation turned it around towards the last couple hills, but wow. I mean, the Shmika show.
That's just calling game right there. That's just looking at your teammate. That's Kobe Bryant style looking, saying, I got 81 right here.
I mean, that was some 99 overall right there. That was 99 Kids performance. Shmika decided, I'm done. I'm not going to a map 5. I'm trying to get this day done and dusted. It's late. Everyone's getting tired. But the energy is still flowing. The shots are still shooting straight. Yeah, I mean, as much as I would have liked to see a series go to the distance, overall, pretty comfortable win for Elation. I mean, I can't lie. OKZ did. I mean, they made it a little mixy in that map 2 and 3. Obviously, coming out with that map 3 victory. Shout out Jev in the background here, supporting, throwing the W's up for Elation. Elation on top forever, baby. But yeah, that's just overall fairly dominant, especially in the respawns for the side of Elation.
That is great respawn work for Elation, and I mean, I think I go back to the dealership S&D here, the round 11. Just no adjustments seen out of OKZ. Finally saw Elation throwing a few B hits, a few mid hits. I think that ultimately just kind of get them like a little bit more clutch in that round 11.
Yeah.
But we see maybe an adjustment or two made in the search, and all of a sudden we might have a map 5 on our hands. Can't be disappointed, though, if you're OKZ, because really Shmika just showed up, gave you 40 just about, called game.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same way we could talk about Godly in the last series against OKZ. They could take a lot of benefits out of the maps that they won and lost. Still moving on through this tournament. They moved down to losers bracket, but, I mean, they're still here. They're still here to play, and they're definitely a team to be reckoned with. But yeah, I mean that's the last thing I have to say. Great showing out of Elation, great showing out of OKZ. I mean, there's some shooters. I mean, there's some teams here ready to play. I mean, this women's bracket's going to be a lot more entertaining than a lot of people probably expected, and there's still some more matches to go tonight.
That's mind-blowing because it's 1 a.m.
I know. But I don't know if you have anything else to say.
Too.
You got anything else to say?
No, man. I had a good time with you, man. I hope I was a good partner for you. I know you've been through like 3 of them tonight, and you're just absolutely going through it. We're milkshakes in, we're monsters in, we're waters in. We got it all going tonight.
I mean, we got the whole elaborate setup, but this is gonna be the last series for me tonight, and I want to appreciate everybody in the chat showing the love, showing the energy. This slate, Elation comes out with the final victory for me for tonight, 3-1. TPC champs, I mean, it's been a pleasure so far, but this weekend has only begun, and we're going to see you guys real soon.
Bye.